My apologies. I'm still munching some supper. What's up, Eric? What's up, Ozzy? Let's go Oilers. Happy days. Oh, absolutely. What's up, Crux Deluxe? Let's go Oilers. It's going to be a good night. I can feel it. It's going to be a good night. I also missed the last stream because of Halloween, hoping for a win. Oh, me too, my friend. Me too. How was your Halloween? How was everyone's Halloween? How's everyone's week been? Hello, Erica. Can't wait for Christmas. Oh, me either. I'm so excited for Christmas. Got a good feeling. Let's do it. Wait. It's Flames hockey. We don't get Jack Michaels tonight? It's the Flames broadcast? $993 pieces of candy with a Dr. Pepper and 32 full size. Holy smokes. What a haul. What a haul. It snowed in Edmonton, got very excited. Red Deer got like a dust of snow a few days ago, just a dusting. But I think it's supposed to snow tomorrow night. What's up, Sean? Good to see you again. Diabetes speed run at 100%. Oh yeah, for Mr. NHL's Halloween haul. So what's going on, Borealis? I'm sad. I don't think we get the, at least on Sportsnet Plus. I don't think I get the Oilers broadcast, like the Oilers crew. I think it's just this. All right, it's the Calgary Flames crew tonight. We don't get Jack Michaels. Damn. It's Stuart Skinner tonight. Calvin Pickard will get the start against New Jersey tomorrow. What? I didn't end the stream. I'm still live. Right? I should still be live right now. Okay, cool. All right. Need a big game from Skinner tonight, though. Need a big game from Stuart Skinner. It's all good? Okay. Did it, like, buffer or something? It says I didn't drop any frames, so. But I don't know. OBS is wild sometimes. We need to fight tonight or we won't win. Well, if we don't fight against our provincial rivals in the Battle of Alberta, I don't know what we're doing. Opening shift fight. Let's go. I'm calling it. I'm putting $5 down on an opening shift fight. Do I have Prime Video for Monday night? I do. I forgot the Prime hockey, like Prime Monday Night Hockey was the thing. Oh, you'll miss the game on Monday? That sucks. That's okay, though. There will be hundreds more games to watch. 2 seconds into the first shift. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. An opening shift fight. Let's get everyone involved. Let's get the goalies involved this time, too. Just a heads up. I am getting sick, so my throat, it's very sore right now. I'm going to do my best for commentary, but if I start to lose my voice by the third period, I'm just giving everyone that heads up right now. What you eating? Some shepherd's pie. Line brawl, I'm going to bet. Do you imagine? They got Coleman, Coronado. Nah, I don't think they got too many fighters to start in Backlund. I'd love to see. I think Stuart Skinner would beat the crap out of someone if he ever fought. I just have a feeling Stuart Skinner, the power of his mustache. Can't even watch hockey without seeing 10 ads on the board. Ice stream, other hockey's. Oh yeah, it's bad. Where's Mochi? She's sleeping right beside me. I will show you. Give me 1 second. Where is my other? Should have another webcam here. There she is. She's just sleeping beside me. I will have to set up a I'm gonna have to set up the webcam that I'm currently holding in my hand to have her on there full time. Oh, Canadian anthem. Almost forgot to take my hat off. I think I think you have to have a line brawl going on, and then the goalies can go, because the linesmen and refs will be too busy trying to break up 10 other players on the ice. Yeah, she is a cutie. Mochi is. She's super cute. All right, score predictions and first goal predictions. Who gets first goal for Edmonton, and what's the final score of the game before they drop the puck? How you doing today, Eric? Which NHL player has the biggest hands? That would probably be Podkolzin. I had no idea how big that guy's hands were until the other day. So, yeah. Sacrifices have to be made. I agree. Let's get Pickard in net because Stuart Skinner fights. Draisaitl opens up the scoring. 6-5 OT. Let's do it. 5-2. Yo, what's up? What's up, 4B4? 5-3 Oil. RNH first. Hey, I'd love to see an RNH goal. Ooh, Corey Perry first goal. I like it. I like it. Podkolzin I need Podkolzin to get his first goal this season. Choir performed at the Field of Crosses in Calgary. Very nice. How did it go? Hello on Twitch. I'm just going to say Durdre because I apologize. Cannot pronounce that. I want to say 8-6 Oilers. Oh, man. We'd be going back to the playoffs in 2022 with that score. All right, Oilers starting the Draisaitl line with Podkolzin and Arvidsson, Ekholm and Bouchard on defense. All right, no opening draw fight. Darn, I lost $5. All right, let's see how the Oilers do here. Opening shift, puck is deep in the flame zone. Here's the centering pass. Here's Draisaitl. He scores! Leon Draisaitl opens the scoring. Opening shift once again, just like against the Nashville Predators. The Oilers take an early 1-0 lead with this Draisaitl line. He is, you know what? Draisaitl is putting the team on his back right now. Love to see that. What a forecheck by Arvidsson, and then what a pass by Podkolzin. Look at that pass by Podkolzin. Beautiful. You did. You said Draisaitl was opening up the scoring, and he literally did. That is a fantastic start. That is the best start that you can have if you're an Oilers fan right now. 20 seconds in, the Oilers are up 1-0. They're going to keep that Draisaitl line out. Draisaitl brings it back into his zone. He gives it to Bouchard. Throws it across the ice to Ekholm. Ekholm up the middle. Oh, and Draisaitl tips it in. Almost had a chance to maybe get a partial break there, but he's cut off. Calgary looking to get it out. Coronado shoots it up. Bouchard up the boards. Calgary's going to be offside, and they're going to blow that dead. All right. Face off at the Oilers' blue line. It's one back. Here's Kulak now. He goes behind his net, looking to make a pass. Waiting for some reinforcements. Gives the puck to Zach Hyman. Hyman up the right boards. He deeks. Here comes Hyman now. He's checked off the puck by Weegar. Puck comes out in front. Here's Nugent Hopkins behind the Flames net. Nugent Hopkins back to the point. Here's a shot from Nurse. It deflects in front. Here's Skinner now. He can't get a shot off. Fans on it. Calgary with numbers. They're going to skate it up. Here's Huberdeau through the middle. He drops that back. And here's a shot from Mantha. Hits the outside of the net. Puck comes out in front. Nobody home. Here's a pass in front. And puck deflects out into the Calgary zone. And the Flames will reset as both teams make a change. Shots are 1-1. Score is 1-0 Edmonton off an early goal from Leon Draisaitl, 20 seconds into the game. Puck goes behind the Oilers' goal. Here's Stuart Skinner. Gives the puck to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard up the middle. Partial break for Janmark. He's cut off, though. That was a nice pass by Bouchard. But the Oilers win it back. Here's Brown. He'll send it deep into the right corner. Janmark leaves it for Henrique behind the Flames' goal. Henrique's checked off the puck. He tries to protect it now. Connor Brown comes in for support, rims it around the boards. Darnell Nurse towards the goal. That goes off of Vladar's blocker, maybe? Either way, the Flames get it clear out of the zone. Kadri chases after it against Nurse, and that's going to be icing against the Calgary Flames. That backhand had eyes. Wow, good defensive play. By Paul? How do you pronounce his name? Paul? Packle? Paul? Number 94 on the Flames. I need someone to tell me how to pronounce that guy's name. Fourth line out. Here's Noah Philp. Looking to make a play. Sends it back. Darnell Nurse with a shot, and that deflects on Vladar. And Noah Philp looking to get involved early here. Good play behind the net. Centers it to Nurse, who was at the point. And he had an early shot there that was deflected in front by, it looks like Kajula got a piece of that one. Oh, wow, what a deflection. That almost squeaked through, too. Noah Philp takes the offensive zone draw, and he's going to get kicked out. The linesman says, you know what, kid? You won too many draws against the Predators. We're going to get Kajula in here instead. Here's Kajula now. He wins it. Here's Corey Perry with a shot, and that deflects wide of the net. Philp makes a hit. Calgary comes up with possession, though. Flames up the middle. Darnell Nurse tries to cut off his man. Comes to Perry. Here's Travis Dermott now. He'll skate it up. Has some space. Dumps it in deep into the Flames zone. Oh, puck hits a stanchion and then kind of just dies behind the Flames net. Calgary comes up with it. Oilers will make a change. Oilers will get the top line out. Podkolzin, Draisaitl, and Arvidsson. Calgary can't get it in deep. Here's a high flip to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, right circle, Flame zone, goes behind the Flames net. Tries to make a play to Draisaitl. Puck comes to Ekholm with a shot. And Wolf will, or Vladar, sorry, will hang on to that, not Dustin Wolf. He would be the next McGregor. Oh, no. No Phil Patrick tonight. Oh, man, that would be incredible if Noah Phil got a hat trick tonight. Here's Draisaitl, offensive zone draw, and he's going to get kicked out now. Linesmen are not happy with the Oilers in the faceoff dot. Yo, Caesar, what's going on? Good to see you again, my friend. Here's Paul. Gives it to Coleman. Coleman now. Flames through the neutral zone. Backlund chases after it against Bouchard. Bouchard makes a play. Ekholm can't come up with it, but Bouchard does. Bouchard gives it to Arvidsson. Nice backhand by Arvidsson. Here's Draisaitl in the middle of the ice. Tries to find Podkolzin. Podkolzin, 4 checks for it. Nice hit by Podkolzin. And Draisaitl's knocked down. Ekholm pinches. Can't keep it in. Here come the Flames. Here's Coleman now. Left circle. Coleman looks for a shot, and that's stopped by Skinner. Another shot, and Skinner makes another save. 2 good early saves from Stuart Skinner there. As the Flames put on a little bit of pressure. Oilers will reset. Evan Bouchard's going to wait for the Oilers to make a change. Here's Bouchard. Across to Ekholm. He'll skate it up. Neutral zone. High flip. Hyman chases after it. Oh, Edmonton almost picked off a clearing attempt by the Flames, but Calgary gets it through the neutral zone. Here's a shot from the Flames. Does not make it to the net. Zach Hyman tries to come up with it, and Calgary will put it deep into the Oilers zone once again. Here's Emerson. Kulak, Nugent Hopkins up the right boards. Hyman can't get it in deep. Emerson comes back, and he'll grab it once again. He'll give it to Skinner. Skinner to Hyman. Hyman makes a move. Oh, and a hard pass. Had Kulak breaking there. Oh, it's centered. Nugent Hopkins. He can't come up with it. That was a glorious opportunity for the Oilers. Puck just went over the net. Here's Dermott now. He keeps the play alive. Calgary looking to relieve pressure. Darnell Nurse cuts that off. Nurse gives it to Hyman. Off his stick. Nugent Hopkins to Skinner. And Skinner, I believe, hit the skate of Barry. And Sharon Govich will dump that puck into the Oilers' end. Oh, then we got the competing crowds right now in Calgary. We have, I hear, let's go Oilers and Oilers suck chants going on. A very divided arena at the moment. Top 3 players in the NHL right now. Connor McDavid. Nathan McKinnon. McDavid, McKinnon. I don't know. I don't know who my number 3 is. I'll get back to you on that. Darnell Nurse will throw it into the neutral zone. Connor Brown dumps it in deep. Here's Paul around the boards, but Connor Brown cuts it off. Oh, and Connor Brown is hit hard, but no worse for wear. He gets right back up. No, I wouldn't say Kucherov. Oh, and here's Connor Brown. Turnover by the Flames. Brown with a shot. Oh, off the glove, and that almost snuck through. Evan Bouchard comes in on the forecheck. Bouchard reverses to Janmark. Janmark back to the point. Ekholm tries to keep it in. He can't. Ekholm being pressured. Janmark comes up with it. He'll throw it to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard's just going to dump that deep into the Flame zone. Oilers make a change. Corey Perry comes up with it. Corey Perry, smooth hands, leaves it for Philp. Noah Philp behind the Flames net. Here's Noah Philp. He spins off a check. Spins off a check again, and he's hauled down. Kajula tries to come up with possession. Nice play by Noah Philp, who's tenacious on this puck right now. Amberson dumps it back in. Philp will chase after it. Oilers cut it off, though. Nice play by Kajula. Oh, and he tries to center, and that hits a skate, and he goes all the way down into the Oilers zone. Good forward check by that fourth line, though. Really good puck movement. Emberson spins away from a check, goes behind his own goal. He'll throw it up the right side. Finds Podkolzin. Vasily Podkolzin skates up the middle of the ice, takes his space, tries to give it to Draisaitl. Not icing, though. Calgary trying to move it up. Poked in by Kulak. Calgary once again, just a high flip off the glass. Draisaitl, he's going to get beat to the puck by Lomberg. Lomberg spins, but Draisaitl takes him. Draisaitl reverses to Kulak. Kulak now up the right boards. Trying to find Arvidsson, who might have had a step there if he was able to get through. But top line for Edmonton. Not able to get anything going that shift. Backlund for the Flames. Shot goes just wide. Here's a rebound from behind the net. Bad angle. Not on goal. Here's Coronado. Picked off by Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins up the left boards. Flames keep it in. Here's Paul. Skinner cuts it off. Darnell Nurse. High flip. Can't quite get it out of the zone here. Flames keep it in. Would have liked to clear there from Darnell Nurse. Flames with some pressure, but Jeff Skinner comes up with it now. Here's Skinner. Leaves it for Zach Hyman. Hyman cutting up the middle. He'll spin away. And here's Skinner. Trying to tuck in. It's in. He scores. Jeff Skinner makes it 2-0 Edmonton. Nice stop-up play by Zach Hyman. He waits for Skinner to come on into the zone as support. Skinner cuts into the middle. He's all alone. His backhand was initially stopped by Vladar, but then he tucks his own rebound in on the short side post. 2-0 Edmonton. Oh, man, Skinner just did not give up on that. You love to see it. You love to see that. Just a hard-working goal. Nice play by Hyman. And, oh, man, that's Jeff Skinner. Silky smooth hands. Able to tuck that on the right post. What a play. 2-0 Edmonton. Not even halfway through the first period. Here's Huberdeau now. Enters the Oilers zone. Calgary looking to get something going. Here's a one-time shot that was blocked by Kulak. Sharangovich with the puck. He'll spin away. Calgary comes up with it. Kulak. Oh man, Kulak got lucky. He did get the puck out. Here's Adam Henrique. And that's going to be offside on the Oilers. Henrique with a little bit of a blue line toe drag. Probably not wise to do that when you have your winger flying into the zone there. But goals from Jeff Skinner and Leon Draisaitl at the first commercial break. Oilers look so good without McDavid. Are we starting a dialogue here? Is Connor McDavid the problem in Edmonton? Should they trade Connor McDavid and not recent? No, I'm totally kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding. But it is really good to see that the team looks like they're coming together here. It is by committee. Once again, every line right now doing things positively on the ice. Lomberg gonna speed bag somebody. Well, hopefully someone steps up if he does. Trade McDavid for Otter. Jake Ottinger. Trade him for McCarr. So far, so good. Quite the hands on Skinner here, there. Oh, yeah. No, just great hands from Skinner. Jeff Skinner becoming one of my favorite Oilers. Oh, me too. I love it. I just like his game. I like his personality. He seems to gel well with the team. No Philp, greatest Oilers center of all time. For them to be playing this good, they don't even have their best player. This is the Edmonton Oilers we know. Absolutely. How would you envision Team Canada's lines, power play, and PK? Oh, man. I will be doing a video on that. The Four Nations Cup, projecting who I think should be on Team Canada. I don't know. A Team Canada that probably shouldn't have Darnell Nurse. Did anyone see that report that Oilers Nation put out about Darnell Nurse possibly being considered for Team Canada? I thought it was interesting. I don't think he will, but I thought it was interesting. I heard it. Tending to my wiener kids. Nah, they won't trade McDavid. You would never do that. You lose a McDavid trade 100 times out of 100. Cannot do it. Seeing your team do well without you fuels you. Oh, 100%, Slane, 100%. That was the big thing I was talking about when he went down. You know, if the team can find a way to reward all the times that McDavid has gotten the Oilers into games, helped them win. If the Oilers are able to win without McDavid, when he comes back, he's going to be shot out of a cannon. Imagine Holloway makes the team. I think he has an outside shot, like pretty outside shot. Am I going to continue growing the mustache for November? Oh, yeah, I guess I could shave my goatee and just leave it as a mustache. All right, play is back on. I'm chatting during play here. My bad. Calgary's going to get that out of their zone. And Calgary ices it. So we'll have an offensive zone draw for the Oilers here. Who do you think should be the goaltenders? Oh, man, that's not a lot of, like, elite Canadian goaltenders in the NHL. That's probably Canada's weakest link is their goaltending. Oh, and here's a clear attempt by the Flames. They do get it out. Draisaitl almost cut it off. Oh, a good back check, though. Draisaitl looks to make a play. up the left side. Here's Ekholm. Enters the flame zone. Ekholm dumps it in deep. It rims around to the right side. Evan Bouchard cuts it off. Across to Ekholm. Comes to Arvidsson. Here's Ekholm. Down low. Podkolzin. He plays it back around the boards to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard plays it to Ekholm. Left circle. Behind the net. Across to Draisaitl. Half wall. Here's Arvidsson to Bouchard. Bouchard at the point. Right side. Oh, nice passing by Draisaitl. Arvidsson just missed it. Calgary cuts it off. Zary gets it to Kadri. And Kadri won't get it in deep, but it will allow both teams to get a change here. Yeah, it's tough. I'm not sure who will be the starter. If Stuart Skinner starts turning his game up, Stuart Skinner will likely be on the team, but he's got to really turn his game up before then. Here come the Flames. Rasmus Andersson with a clap bomb. That's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Noah Philp pressures in the neutral zone. Corey Perry comes up with it. Philp trying to get it in, but looks like that's going to be offside on Edmonton, and it's going to be another commercial break here. They're insane when they get hot, but terrible when they're out of it. Oh, yeah, Montembeault and Stuart Skinner, 100%. I agree. You got to hope that they get hot during the Four Nations Cup if they're on the team. Promote the Discord. I have a link to the Discord in the description of the live stream. It should still work, that link. Man, could you imagine Marc-Andre Fleury, Team Canada starter, wins the whole thing? What a way to go out. Is the first over? No, we are about halfway through the first period. 2-0 Edmonton. Goals from Jeff Skinner and Leon Draisaitl. Prime McDavid or Prime Crosby or Prime Gretzky. Prime Gretzky. Every day, all day. With Canada at the World Championships was an absolute beast. That is true. That is true. Alrighty. Noah Philp takes the draw at the Flames blue line. Calgary wins it. Here's Paul for the Flames. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Paul. It's spelled P-A-C-H-A-L, but I think it's pronounced Paul. I have no idea. Noah Philp with a spinning backhand pass to Corey Perry. Oh, and Perry takes a hard hit. Drake Caggiula, he throws a hit now, getting a little physical out there. Here comes Sharon Govich. He'll throw it behind the net. Here's Huberdeau. Jonathan Huberdeau behind the Oilers' goal. He centers it. Puck comes out in front. That's a shot from the point that just misses. Nice play by Caggiula to get the puck up. Not out, though. Oilers. Nurse. Oh, Nurse. I thought he protected it. And here's Barry with a shot. And that's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Man, the puck is like kind of being fumbled a little bit. So I'm struggling with my commentary right now. Yeah, I would say so, Colby. Absolutely. Oh, Barry just went flying there off Barry. Barry and Perry. Skinner is tracking the puck well. You're right. He looks calm in the crease right now. Here's Brett Kulak now for Edmonton. Throws it up to Zach Hyman. Hyman up the left side. Stops up. Waits for some support. Oh, nice play to Emberson. Just on the back door. Emberson throws it on net. And that rebound's cleared. Calgary now. Not a clean zone exit for the Flames, but they do get it out. Here's Emberson. Gives the puck to Nugent Hopkins. Back to Emberson. Here's Ty Emberson in his own zone, across to Nuge. Nuge with a high centering pass finds Jeff Skinner. Ty Emberson will go forechecking here. Down low behind the Flames net. Hyman can't come up with it. Here's Lomberg now for the Calgary Flames. Lomberg trying to get by Kulak. Nugent Hopkins also chases him on the back check. Kulak, he's hit into the boards. Rooney and Lomberg fighting for it with Kulak and Nugent Hopkins. Calgary keeps it in. Flames with a little bit of pressure the last couple shifts. Here's Ball with a shot, and that is blocked. Nugent Hopkins spins off a check, and he spins off another check. Nice play by Nuge. Doesn't try and force a play. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Finds Connor Brown. He can't come up with clean possession, though. Nugent Hopkins is forced back once again into his own zone. Kulak gives it to Dermott. Dermott off the boards, deflected in by Janmark. Here's Vladar. He'll leave it for his defender. Here's Weegar for the Flames. Skates up through the middle. Huberto finds Sharangovich. Sharangovich backhand. Oh, and it comes out in front of the crease there. Calgary can't come up with the rebound. Henrique to Connor Brown. Here come the Oilers. Here's Connor Brown. Across to Darnell Nurse with a shot. Good shot, but that's stopped by Vladar. Connor Brown steals it now. Here's Connor Brown. Across to Dermott. Dermott with a shot. And Henrique deflected that just wide. Oilers keep it in. Suddenly, this third line for Edmonton getting a couple looks. Puck is airlifted to center. Bud Colson gives it to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard's going to drop that for Arvidsson. Across. Here's Bud Colson with a shot. And Vladar with a great stop off Bud Colson, who was coming in on that left wing. Nice puck movement by the Oilers here. Hey, no worries, Bunny. You're good. No. Tell anyone watching right now, tell Bunny they're good. Anyone think Nuge is playing off? Yeah, Nugent Hopkins, he's just had a slow start. I think he'll get things going. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Won by the Flames. Bud Colson gets it to Arvidsson. Draisaitl tries to come up with it. Here's Bouchard. He'll step up. Bouchard towards the goal, and that's going to miss the net. But Ekholm keeps it in. Ekholm back around. Bud Colson across to Draisaitl. Right circle. Draisaitl finds Arvidsson. Spins off a check to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, he'll bring it back into the Flame zone. He'll bring it in deep, right corner. Bud Colson comes in to support. But Ball gives it to Anderson. Anderson gets rid of it. Well, Bouchard almost kept that in. Here's Backlund. That's offside, yeah. Calgary went offside there. Oh, sorry. During whistles, I'm just kind of conserving my voice right now. Oh, yeah. Coleman was a mile offside. Holy. Nugent Hopkins will take the draw. He loses it at his own blue line. Tyson Barrie now. Former Oiler dumps it deep into the Oiler zone. Kulak spins away from a check. Looks to regroup here. Here's Emberson. Up the right side to Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman. Stick handles by Barrie. Hyman with pressure. Sends it to Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner, his pass is cut off. And here's Zary trying to spring himself past Brett Kulak. Kulak kind of stops him up there. Pospisil comes in deep into the Oilers zone. Calgary trying to come up with possession, but that's stolen by Nuge. Oh, and here comes Zach Hyman now. Oh, and he's rubbed off hard into the boards by Paul. Great play by the Flames defender there, number 94, against Zach Hyman. Here's Kadri against Dermott. He's cut off the puck. Darnell Nurse puts it to Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner's pressured. Oh, man, Dermott tries to get it up the left boards. Oilers are tired here. They got some tired legs. Here's a centering pass. Calgary keeps it in. Here's Weegar to Miramanov with a shot, and that doesn't make it to the net. Here's Kuzmenko. And here's a shot by Miramanov, and that goes high and wide. Zach Hyman can't come up with it. Here's Darnell Nurse trying to get it up the boards. Oilers need a clear here. And Stuart Skinner will just blocker it out of play. I keep getting Stuart Skinner and Jeff Skinner mixed up, and it is just pissing me off right now. I love Nuge, but is he the worst player to score 100 points? I think that's like the most unexpected 100-point season maybe in NHL history. It's only 6:35. My sense of time is slowly disappearing. Oh, yeah, with the clocks going back an hour. I hate daylight savings, man. I hate every year the clocks go back an hour and then they go forward an hour in the spring. They're good, looking good right now. Their puck possession has been amazing. What I really like the most at the moment is defensively, when they're pressured, they're not trying to force anything off the glass or like through bodies. They're spinning away from checks and looking for someone to give the puck to for the breakout. And that's like really key right now. Sounds like an answer from someone that has had media training. I promise you, I've never had media training. Guide on how to fix Darnell Nurse's contract. You don't. Yeah. I think the discussion of his contract is a little overdone these days. It is what it is, unfortunately. That's okay, Erica. I spend far too much time on TikTok, if I'm going to be honest. And my TikTok algorithm is just pure brain rot these days. Alrighty. We're back from commercial break. About 4.5 minutes left in the first period. And looks like they're fixing some glass or something. We got a ladder out there. Not sure what's going on. Maybe fixing the netting. You know what? If the Oilers win a Stanley Cup with Darnell Nurse on the team, I will never complain about that contract ever again. You think Seth Jones and Nurse swap? Would you take Seth Jones? No. No. I don't think so. I don't think he's worth the money at all either. It's, yeah. I think both teams, Chicago and Edmonton, are just, they got to deal with those contracts. Connor Bedard will be better than, well, we're not sure yet. Bedard has, he's really good. Great shot. Still figuring things out at the NHL level, but I think Connor Bedard is going to be a amazing hockey player. Yo, what's up, Cooper? All right. Defensive zone draw. No, Philp's going to take it. 4:48 to play in the first period. They're going to come in and drop it now. Any second, Sharangovich wins it. Here's Tyson Barrie. Barrie towards the goal. That deflects wide. Kulak will cut that off. Up the right boards. And, Drake Caggiula is going to chase after it. No, Philp trying to come up with the puck. Caggiula puts pressure on Sharangovich. Calgary does get the puck out of their zone. Oh, the Oilers, Kulak and Darnell Nurse, I think they got confused where they should have been on the ice there. Here's Perry. Up the boards, through the neutral zone. And here's Caggiula. Tries to center it to Philp, but that's a nice defensive play by Sharangovich of the Calgary Flames. Here are the Flames now, looking to make a play. Puck goes up the middle. Nobody touched it, though, so that's going to be icing on Calgary. I'm not sure why Nurse and Kulak were on the ice together there, but I think there was a little mix-up. Luckily, it didn't affect anything, but I mean, if Drake Caggiula and Noah Philp keep playing well, then yeah, I would say Derek Ryan likely still remains with the team. It'll be like Sam Gagner last year. Just won't get in the lineup as much. Oh, and here's a cross-ice play to Draisaitl, and he can't come up with it cleanly, but Vladar had to make a stop still. Podkolzin now fights for the puck. Here comes to Arvidsson. Arvidsson backhander. And that's stopped by Vladar again as the Oilers' top line, putting tons of pressure on. They're creating plays out of nothing. I mean, Josh Brown's down in the AHL right now. I'm not worried about Josh Brown. He's not counting against the cap right now. Bush looks awake today. Yeah, Bouchard, he's turning his game around. Nice play by Arvidsson to take that to the net. Good backhand. Draisaitl loses the draw. Or Henrique, sorry. I thought the Draisaitl line would stay out longer. Never mind. That was Henrique that took it. Third line out for Edmonton. Puck comes to Ball. Ball to the middle. And that deflects high and over the net. Calgary continues to put the pressure on. Henrique can't come up with it. Janmark also battles for it. Here's Darnell Nurse. He'll spin off of Backlund. Darnell Nurse. See, the puck is stolen off of him. Darnell Nurse pushes Backlund. Here's Henrique. That puck hits the ref. Here's a shot from the point. And there's a glove stop by Skinner. I don't know what the hell Darnell Nurse is doing out there right now. He's had a tough start to this game. I'm sorry. Darnell Nurse is an adventure when he's on the ice. Nice stop by Stuart Skinner, though. Great glove save. Who do I think is the best coach for Oilers history? Glenn Sather. Here's a defensive zone draw for the Oilers. 3:10 remaining. Here's Ekholm now. Gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard spins off a check, but Pospisil brings it back in. Zary can't make a play. Here's Ekholm now. Up the left side, Draisaitl waits for some reinforcements. Draisaitl on his backhand gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard with a shot! And that was a tip play to Ekholm, who can't get it on net. Arvidsson goes into the left corner, fights for it. Body goes down for the Flames. Calgary comes up with possession. Up the middle. And Pospisil dumps it in deep. Here's Matthias Ekholm now. Ekholm waiting for the Oilers to make a change, it looks like. Yeah. 2:26 remaining. Here's Zach Hyman. Hyman can't get the puck in deep into the Flame zone. Oh, and there's a bit of a battle going on in the middle of the ice. I don't know what's going on. Nugent Hopkins and... is that Lomberg? It is Lomberg. Of course it's Lomberg. Someone has to go after Lomberg in this game. Here's Rooney for Calgary with a shot, and that deflects off of Dermott and high and out of play. I'm already tired of Lomberg. Oh, Darnell Nurse is having a conversation with him, too. Lomberg's greasy. Greasy, man. Him and Nuge, they didn't see each other when they hit, but... we'll see. We'll see if anything comes of it with Ryan Lomberg. Of course, Lomberg was with the Florida Panthers last year. Calgary wins the offensive zone draw. Here's Weegar. Here's Kuzmenko. He spins away from Nugent Hopkins. Here's a shot, and that's blocked in front. Here's another opportunity, and that's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Lomberg comes up with it, centers it. Here's Weegar. Another shot, and that's off of Skinner's shoulder. Oilers, they are under siege here. Here's Kuzmenko now. Oh, and Dermott hit Lomberg high. No call. I'm surprised they didn't call roughing or something. Here's Weegar at the point across the ice. Here's Miramanov. Gives it to Rooney. Back to Miramanov. Around the boards. Here's Weegar. Keeps it in. Puts it in. Down low. Here's Rooney. Miramanov. Here's Lomberg with a shot, and that doesn't make it to the net. This Oilers Nugent Hopkins line, once again, caught out there. Here's Rooney behind the Oilers goal. Darnell Nurse takes his man out. Jeff Skinner takes a hard hit. Oh, and Nurse is getting involved now. There's bodies flying all over the place. Here's Zach Hyman. Relieves the pressure. Finally. My God, some chippiness here at the end of the first period. Flames, good shift there. If they're going to get themselves back in this game, they got to start having more shifts like that. Here's Ty Emberson for Edmonton. Up the right boards. Kept in by Calgary, though. Henrique will come up with it. Off the glass and out. Through the neutral zone. Here's Anderson for the Flames. Right side, neutral zone. Tries to find Sharangovich. Emberson. He's hit hard by Sharangovich. Oh, and they come up with it. Here's Ball in front all alone. Nice save by Stuart Skinner off of his blocker. The Flames getting all the good looks in the last 5 minutes here. And Matthias Janmark deflects a pass out of the Oilers zone. Puck comes back around in. Here's Skinner. He'll play it back to Emberson. Here's Emberson. He'll put it up the right side. Brown makes a play, and that's going to end the first period. Bit of a sketchy end of that first period. I don't like how Darnell Nurse played that period. Hi, Mochi. But the Oilers are up 2-0, and that's all that matters to me. All that matters to me. Who's your dark horse or team that doesn't get any credit who you think has a chance at a cup? I think Washington could surprise some people and going around. Washington's had a good start to the season. They're an interesting one. In terms of other dark horses, oh boy. I don't know. Most of the teams that are like at the top of the standings are teams we expected to be at the top of the standings. And then teams that are currently in a playoff spot, like, would it be surprising if, like, Boston went on another run despite their struggles recently? Would it be surprising for New Jersey? New Jersey should be good. Maybe Minnesota? Maybe Minnesota. That would probably be a surprising team to go on like a big run to a Stanley Cup. Nugent said, yeah, Nugent center for sure. He's getting caved. Absolutely. We're going to take a look at some of the stats here after the first period. Of course, it is 2-0 Edmonton. The Oilers started off the game strong. They had the majority of the good chances, but as the period rolled along, Calgary with some looks. Expected goals in all situations, 0.9 to 0.75 in favor of the Oilers. Now, when we look at specific players, now Philp, Kajula, and Perry, like, they haven't been on the ice like at all. Like, they've had very little. I would imagine they only had 2 minutes of ice time. Oh, they did get 3 minutes of ice time. You know what? That's fine. I thought they had a little bit less. But in terms of these lines, now they are saying that Skinner, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman are 50%, but I'm wondering if that hasn't been updated yet. I wasn't sure about how they were playing. Seemed like every time, yeah, Nurse. Here's Nurse with a 27 expected goals for percentage. So the Oilers are playing good, not great. Lots of room to improve. They started off really strong, but yeah, lots of room for them to improve. Should I drop Nuge from like fantasy? Maybe. Who would you pick up? Kaprizov for Hart. So far, yeah, Kaprizov I would say is probably in the running, or Makar. Ottawa's a dark horse. Until Ottawa actually makes the playoff, I predict Ottawa to make the playoffs every single year, and they never do. So until they actually make the playoffs, I'll never pick them for anything. Stuart Skinner looks great. Liking Podkolzin's game. Oh, me too. That Oilers top line is terrific. What's up, Juno? Yeah, not too bad. It hasn't been a bad game. And you know what? I'm never going to complain about being up 2-0 right now. So, first goal of the game, 20 seconds in. Leon Draisaitl from Vasily Podkolzin. Nice pass from Podkolzin. Good forecheck by Arvidsson to force the turnover. And then, of course, Jeff Skinner scored, assisted by Zach Hyman. They got things going. 2-0 Edmonton, 8 minutes into the game. And they kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit. But in good news, the Oilers have thrown 9 hits already. Sometimes at the end of a game, they've thrown 9 hits for the full 60 minutes. So some physicality there. Now, he had to make some big saves. He had 8 saves. I'll give Stuart Skinner some good credit there. Especially the last 5 minutes, the Oilers were kind of under siege. I think Ottawa makes it. I mean, they should be. The Ottawa Senators on paper should be a playoff team, man. Might drop Nuge for Laferriere, Lundell, or Laferriere or Toffoli would be good pickups in my opinion. I'd go with Laferriere. He gets decent ice time in LA, and LA is like a possession beast this season. The LA Kings are really good. Dry's taking the reins and stepping up with our captain out. He absolutely is, and I love it. I wrote an article for, I forget which website, which hockey website. Back in, I think it was, I think it was 2018 or 2019. And I said the Oilers should look at trading Nugent Hopkins. And I was just ripped to shreds by the fan base. And yes, early in his contract that he re-signed to remain an Oiler for life, like that value is still good in my opinion. And he had that 100-point season, which is amazing. But Nugent Hopkins cannot center his own line. He has to be a complementary player to, top end talent. So far this season, though, pretty slow start. And his play in the playoffs also not where I would like it to be. But listen, I love Nugent Hopkins. He's one of my favorite players ever. But definitely need more. What's up, Woosha? Nick says Nugent's every coach's dream player, according to Draisaitl. Oh, I imagine he is. The amount of coaches that Nugent Hopkins has gone through, and he never once complained about anything. Nugent's never complained about anything. He's never had moments with the media. He's never, had on-ice moments with teammates where you kind of question him and his attitude. He's just an old school hockey player. He just puts his head down and goes to work. Really liking the game today. The speed on both Kajula and Philp is really needed addition. I agree. It adds a whole new dynamic to that bottom six, which is what they really needed. I need Bleach to wake me. I don't think Bleach is going to wake you. I think that'll permanently put you to sleep. I honestly think Nuge at 5.1 million for Nugent Hopkins right now. I think that's fine value for him. We know he'll turn it around. He'll get his season going. He's a lock for 20 goals, 55 points, like usual. Like, that's fine. But there was a time to shop him. I'm wondering what they could have got for him. Is all I'm saying. Yo, thanks, Robin. Yes, hit the like button. Absolutely. And subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, because we recently hit 4,000 subscribers, which is super exciting. And of course, the next big milestone will be 5,000 subscribers. But baby steps until we get there. He didn't change the franchise like McDavid, but he provides that anchor that really brings the team and fans together. That is very well said regarding Nugent Hopkins. I hope so, Mr. NHL. That'd be great. Worst and best logo in the NHL. I really, really, really like. I like the Red Wings logo. I like the Rangers logo. I like the Bruins logo. I like the LA Kings new logo, the logo that they went back to that they had in the 80s and 90s. I like the LA Kings. The Anaheim Ducks, they went back to the Mighty Duck. I like their jerseys. I like their logo. I've always been a fan of the St. Louis Blues logo as well. I think they have a great logo. Colorado, really clean logo. And I'm in the minority here, but I really like the Columbus Blue Jackets logo and their jerseys. I don't know why. I've always been a big fan of Columbus's gear. I'd like Utah more if they had an actual team name. I like Utah's team colors, though. What's up, Reagan? Who is in net? It's Stuart Skinner. Ducks best, Utah worst. Now, when it comes to my favorite jersey, or if you're old school and you call them hockey sweaters, like my dad does, the Chicago Blackhawks road sweater is my favorite in the NHL. They are really, really nice. And I also really like the Rangers, where it spells Rangers from the shoulder down to the hip in that diagonal. Love the Ranger sweaters too. Old Caps, man. Oh man, the old Capitals logo was great. Oh, the Canucks. Yes. No. Okay. The Canucks skate logo or whatever they call it. Is there an official name for it? I don't remember what the official name for it is. The black, yellow, and red logo. That jersey is my all-time favorite. If I didn't hate the Canucks, I would buy one of those jerseys. The Canucks hockey stick jerseys, the worst. Yeah, I don't like the stick. The skate, okay, yeah. I love the Canucks skate. Like, I would love like a Pavel Bure road skate jersey. Like, that is something that I would love. The Ken Yucks. Oh, I love that jersey, Archangel. Love that jersey. The Oilers gear. The McFarlane. Quinn also looks too hot in that jersey. We should go back to wearing light jerseys at home and dark jerseys on the road. That is one of my hockey hot takes. That is one of my hockey hot takes, and I will go to my grave and agree with you. I will fight tooth and nail to make the whites the home jerseys again. I grew up when the whites were the home jerseys, and they just look really, really nice. New JHL season starts. I'm playing center. I'm going to cry. Well, why'd you put center on your card then? You should have just put right D on your card, and then that's it. The Canucks yellow V clown suit was awful. Yeah, I love the yellow V. It's so funny. How about this start? Oh, absolutely, Parker. It's been great. You're moving in 5 days. That's exciting. Super exciting. You'll have to send me pictures of the place when you get there. I'm excited for you, my friend. New Venom was good. I heard it was really bad. So I didn't like the first Venom at all. I hated it. So I haven't watched Venom 2 or 3. Yo, what's up, Simple? Been a while. Let's go, Oilers. Oh, it's all good. Nobody, there's never pressure to tune in. If someone tunes in for 5 minutes and then they don't tune in again for 3 months, that's A-okay with me. Oh, I love the Whalers. Absolutely. Hartford Whalers jerseys are goated. I think we have a couple more minutes of intermission. So I'm just going to go get a glass of water and then I will be back. All right. In the meantime, though, oops. Okay, yeah, there's 4 minutes to go. So I'm just going to leave you guys with the Zambonis here. All right. I'll be right back. Oh, my chair. All right. Ochi took my chair, and she gets a little aggressive when I try and take. Ouch. I have to get a toy for her. Factoring. Otherwise, she won't take it. Alrighty, we're back. We're back. I wish you guys could have seen Mochi. She gets aggressive when I try and take my chair from her because it's her chair. And there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, McDavid and Draisaitl are both very good at defense when they want to commit to it regularly. Scott Stevens was a top 3 hitter. Scott Stevens was a top 3 hitter, and he was also top 3 at absolutely blowing guys up in the neutral zone. The Devils, I don't know. I have a lot of opinions on Scott Stevens, and I won't say anything. Phone time is going down. I averaged 2 hours, 24 minutes in September. October, just an hour and 3 minutes. If I can ever go below an hour, that's a dream come true. Oh, man, I'm on my phone constantly. It's so bad. Yo, what's up, Brandon Ozzy? Am I hosting the Game Over Edmonton? I am not hosting Game Over Edmonton tonight. I believe it's Graham, but I will double check for you. Either way, I will make sure to link the Game Over Edmonton live stream when I'm done my stream tonight, so you can go and support over there. I'll see who is doing it. I want to say it's Graham. Oh, they don't have anything scheduled at the moment. They should be going live tonight. It'll be Graham. Graham will be hosting Game Over Edmonton tonight. Nah, your chat works, Mr. NHL. It just filters certain things out sometimes. Poor Paul Kariya. I feel so bad for Paul Kariya. It wasn't just the Scott Stevens hit. Paul Kariya dealt with a lot of stuff. And as someone like myself who has had significant head injuries and head trauma over the years, it's scary not being able to, reflect on things or remember certain things that, Paul Kariya was such a good player. And it's sad that he barely remembers half of it. It's hailing and raining cats and dogs. If Gretzky played today, would he be getting? Yes, because I'm assuming Gretzky would also have the training and food and, the nutrition factor and the same like off-season and on-season training. Yeah, Gretzky would for sure probably still be a 200-point player in today's NHL. Well, not 200. Maybe like 170, 180. All right. Period 2 is back. Calgary getting in on the forecheck early. Coronado knocks down Ekholm. Here's Bouchard now. He'll send it up the right side. Here's Victor Arvidsson. Big clapper. And it's in Vladar's body. Didn't know that if he had it or not. I love that Arvidsson comes down that right side and he just takes a slap shot. Top of the circle. I love it. Make another sacrifice for Hyman to score. No, Hyman, he scored his goal. Nice shot by Arvidsson. Draisaitl's going to take it. Out there with Podkolzin and Arvidsson. Once again, puck comes right to Vladar. And they're going to redo all that. The whole reason he was so good is because he played like a time traveler. Yeah, exactly. And Gretzky is still the greatest, like, thinker. Oh, here's a one-timer by Podkolzin. And that's stopped by Vladar. Man, Podkolzin just snake bit right now. He's had some really good looks, though. Coronado puts it deep into the Oilers zone. Ekholm comes up with it. Gets it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, he takes a hit. Draisaitl, though. Podkolzin. He can't get it past the Calgary blue line. Here comes Backlund with a shot. That's blockered away by Stuart Skinner. Calgary keeps it in. Here's Weegar. He's cut off by Draisaitl. Puck comes back to the point. Here's Calgary now. Little backhander towards the goal. Doesn't make it. Here's Sharangovich now for the Flames. Spins off a check, and Draisaitl steals that one. Here comes Leon Draisaitl with some speed. Backhands it in, but that top line does need to get off for a change. So he'll put it in deep and go. Here's Miramanov. Sharangovich tips it in to the Oilers zone. Leaves it for Dermott. Oh, my goodness gracious. Bit of a fire sale behind the Oilers goal there with Skinner and Dermott. Miscommunication almost results in a goal for the Calgary Flames, but Skinner was able to make the save. Little bit of sketchiness there. Here's the puck to center. Nugent Hopkins brings it in. Here's Nugent Hopkins with a wrister, and that's blocked by Vladar. Here's Hyman now. He cuts in the middle, and that's another nice stop by Dan Vladar. I'm zoning out. Oh, no. Yeah, Skinner should never play the puck. Best fighter Oilers have ever had. Semenko or Buckberger? Mike Smith. I'm going Mike Smith. Oh, nice. That's fun. Calgary wins the faceoff. This Oilers' third line, I'd like to see them produce something, man. We need something from Henrique or Brown or Janmark. Here's Henrique. He'll backhand it into the neutral zone. Brown can't come up with it. Janmark does, though. Janmark gives it to Kulak. Over to Emberson. Emberson to Henrique. Henrique. Oh, and Brown's tripped up. No call. The refs are just letting them play. Both teams have gotten away with about 5 penalties each in this game. And they're just not going to call a penalty. So here's Kadri now. He tries to get by Dermott. He's knocked down by Emberson. Emberson goes after Kadri again. Oh, and Henrique's going to take a penalty now. Away from the play. That's interference. I don't know what Henrique is thinking there. Yikes. Cringe. I just had to mention that the refs were letting them play. Should have known that that would have resulted in a penalty against Edmonton for saying that. My bad. So Kadri was hit. Let's see what happened here. Puck came into the corner. Emberson cuts his man off, and then, yeah, Henrique just hits Zary into the boards away from the puck. I don't understand. All right, Oilers have a penalty to kill. Noah Phillips getting some penalty kill time. Here's Noah Philp. He wins it, but they're going to redo it and kick Kadri out of the draw. Oh, I know, Quady. They, like I said, they've missed a ton of penalties against both teams, and then they'll call that. It's the way she goes, I guess. Oilers on the kill. Philp wins it. Here's Darnell Nurse. Lots of time to get it out, and he doesn't, but Philp will come up with it. Comes through to the neutral zone. Oilers don't get it in deep, though. Here come the Flames. Here's Weegar. He'll drop it back for Kadri. Kadri will skate it up. He enters. Coronado gets it in deep. Coronado. Ekholm fighting for it. Here's a shot from the point. That's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Huberdeau. Oh, he threw it back to Weegar. Wasn't really ready for it. Yeah, not a good pass there by the Flames. That comes back to their own zone. Oilers will get a change. Here come the Flames. Minute 13 remaining on the penalty. The Oilers are the worst penalty killing team in the NHL, and Calgary has not scored in 6 straight games on the power play. So Oilers have some work to do. Oh, and Janmark's chasing after it. Here comes Janmark. Shorthanded. He chased down Weegar. Almost came up with it. Wow, nice play by Janmark. Put the pressure on Mackenzie Weegar. Almost got a play off that. Calgary will dump it in deep. Skinner can't come up with it behind his net. Here's Mantha. Back to Barrie. Mantha with a shot. Doesn't make it. Podkolzin now. He'll skate up the right side. Here's Vasily Podkolzin. He's going to get cut off there by Zary. And the Oilers will make a change. 26 seconds remaining on the power play for the Flames. Comes Calgary. Anderson dumps it in deep. Zary puts it back around the boards to the right side. Anderson at the point. He'll skate into the right circle. Anderson, backhand pass. Comes to Hugh Backlund. Backlund looks for a play. He'll play it back to Barrie. Tyson Barrie with a shot. Oh, and they tip and it goes in. Is that a high stick? Holy smokes. Okay. I don't know about that. That looked high, but it was hard to tell at real speed. It might be 2-1. It might be 2-1 at the end of that power play. I'll update the score, but we'll see. No, that's a good goal. I think that is a... Oh, man, that's... I don't know. My brain says... So call on the ice is the puck was below the crossbar. So we're going to find out here. They are reviewing it. I feel like this is going to count. All right, so they are going to review it. It's not a coach's challenge. This is just a league review here. The San Jose Sharks are good. Go Fishy! Man, that's so close. So close. I want to say that should count. That's close, man. It's... I don't know. It's like... Maybe it's high. This is such a tough one to call. Like, his blade is like facing up, but the puck is making contact at the base of it. That's so close. I think it's inconclusive, and this is probably going to count. It is a good goal. 2-1. Flames score at the end of the power play. It does count as a power play goal, by the way. Does count as a power play goal. So the Oilers penalty kill, once again, cannot just make a stop. Brutal, brutal, brutal. The goal does count. Assisted by Barrie and Backlund. I don't know how the penalty kill is this bad, man. I don't understand. Well, it's a one-goal game. The Oilers have kind of stopped playing since they went up 2-0, so they got to get going here. Also, if anyone blames Stuart Skinner, I'm already getting ahead of it. People are going to blame Stuart Skinner for that, and it's going to drive me crazy. Here's Jeff Skinner now. Puck into Zach Hyman's skates. He plays it to Draisaitl with a shot, and that goes just wide. Draisaitl plays it back to Ekholm. Goes over his stick. Ekholm's going to get chased in by Coronado. Here's Bouchard. Up the middle. Pass to Flex. Draisaitl comes up with it. Left side. Here's Draisaitl. Goes around behind the Flames net. Draisaitl trying to make a play. Here's Bouchard with a shot. Doesn't make it. Here's Jeff Skinner. He can't come up with it. And Calgary shoots it. They do get it clear. Not deep, though. Here's Noah Philp. He'll get that puck to Perry. Here's Ball for Calgary. Under pressure by Corey Perry and Noah Philp. Puck comes to Darnell Nurse. He keeps it in. Noah Philp trying to come up with it. He battles along the half wall. Nurse can't keep it in. Philp still battling. Oilers can't come up with a clean possession here. Oh, and Nurse gets beat. Here come the Flames here. Here's Kuzmenko. Centering pass. Oh, my goodness gracious. Stuart Skinner had to make a great save after Calgary comes in off of a Nurse turnover. Good God. Coleman almost scored. Stuart Skinner had to make a great save. Darnell Nurse now skates it up the left side. He'll dump it into the Flame zone. Calgary's kind of taken this game over since Edmonton made it 2-0. The Oilers felt like they had this in the bag and they stopped playing. You got to give the Flames credit here. They have not stopped putting the pressure on. And the Oilers are, Kulak, bad backhander, but Emberson. Oh, and now Emberson fans on a pass. What are the Oilers doing? Here comes Calgary now. Huberdeau enters the Oilers zone. He spins, cut off by Kajula. Here's Arvidsson. Gets it to Podkolzin towards the Flames goal. And Arvidsson gives Vladar a little bit of a snow shower. Man, what a save by Stuart Skinner. Coleman, all alone. Stuart Skinner is keeping this, like, he's the reason why Edmonton's winning right now. You know, the Oilers' first 10, 15 minutes of that first period, like, they were doing all the right things, but Calgary has, like, they've flipped the switch here. The Calgary Flames have the momentum. Edmonton's got to get going. I mean, it's kind of hard to, like, compare teams today compared to the 80s because the style of the game is so much different. Like, there wasn't proper, like, structured hockey the way there is now back in the 80s. You didn't really even start to see teams trapping until the late 80s, early 90s. Edmonton started strong, and now they're fading. They absolutely are. Oilers got to turn it up. They got to turn it up right now. No weapon. No weapon. This team simply doesn't draw enough power plays. Do they deserve to draw power plays is the question. Oilers were flukes last season. Nah, you don't fluke your way to a Stanley Cup final. Every team that makes a Stanley Cup final deserves to be there. There's no such thing as flukes. The team's special teams right now is really bad. Patrick Roy was the first goalie to play good goalie, so the game was totally different. Well, exactly. Like, it's just, yeah. Oh, there's a inside joke. Last year during the playoffs, the chat was the chat was spamming a player's name, and then they ended up scoring. I think it was in the LA series, so they consider that like the weapon. Where if the Oilers start struggling, we should just chant like one Oilers player's name, and they'll end up scoring a goal. But it never works. If anything, I think it's bad luck. I have the 15 Pro Max. Here's Evan Bouchard. Can't get it up the left boards, but it does come to Arvidsson. Victor Arvidsson, he's being pressured by three Flames. He'll backhand it in deep. Vladar around the boards. Podkolzin comes up with it, though. Podkolzin's checked off the puck. Coronado gives it to Backlund. Backlund, high flip towards Skinner. Oh, that took a weird bounce behind the goal. Calgary trying to come up with possession now. What a strange hop that was. Here's Draisaitl. Oh, Draisaitl. He doesn't make a play. Here's a shot. And Stuart Skinner has to make a save. The Oilers are just lazy with the puck right now. Lazy, lazy, lazy. Oh, God, time for the wave. Don't do it. No waves. Very, very sloppy. 12-11 to play. Shots are 15-14 Edmonton, but Calgary has controlled the last 10-15 minutes of this hockey game. Here's Dermott. High flip through the neutral zone. And, Zach Hyman almost came up with it. Flames cut it off. Darnell Nurse is going to get pressured. Nurse, he's cut off from the puck. Can't make a play. Here's Kadri now. Kadri back to the point. Here's a shot from Uyghur. Doesn't make it. Skinner can't come up with it against Kadri. He's knocked down by Nugent Hopkins. Jeff Skinner now. Jeff Skinner's tripped. Here's Darnell Nurse. He'll dump it in deep in the flame zone. Jeff Skinner was tripped, and there's going to be no call off that. Oilers can't keep it in. Darnell Nurse tries to pressure in the neutral zone. Here come the Flames. Here's Miramanov with a shot. That goes wide. Kadri now on his backhand. Flips it. Looking for a play. Back to the point. Pospisil to Kadri. He can't get the puck to the net. Here's Jeff Skinner for Edmonton. Jeff Skinner to center. Dumps it in deep. Puck goes around the boards. Oilers with a change. Here's Adam Henrique. Behind the goal. Connor Brown putting pressure on. Can't come up with it. Some tired legs out for the Flames. Edmonton trying to take advantage of it. Janmark chases after it now. Against Mantha. Puck comes up the middle of the ice by the Flames, and that's going to be icing. I don't think enforcers are like you can't enforce anymore. It's just not how the game plays. But you definitely need deterrence sometimes, but they have to be able to play. They have to have skill. What is the best video game? My favorite video game of all time is Elden Ring. Or Super Mario Bros. 3. I flip-flop on those two. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Comes to Emberson. Emberson tries to find Janmark. The Oilers try and get a cycle going, but the Flames break that up. Here comes Calgary now. Potential 2-on-1. Here's Huberdeau. Backhander to Barry, and that puck goes over his stick. Here's Emberson now. He'll flip it into the neutral zone. Oilers looking to clear. Connor Brown will chase after it. Barry across the ice. Mantha. And he gives that one up. Oilers shoot it back in, but that goes out of play. I don't think it'll ever happen in Ace. I just don't think so. I actually think hockey's like tougher now than it's ever been. Especially like watch playoff hockey now, man. It's like I don't think you need like the amount of fights that there used to be in the game to consider the game tough. I think the speed of the game makes it a lot tougher. Players hit each other way harder than they ever did back in the day. The equipment's bigger. Oh, here's Mackenzie Weegar with a shot. That deflects wide. Calgary keeps it in. Kajula has no stick. Stick broke. Here comes Edmonton. They're able to get it clear. Oilers trying to get the puck out here. Perry can't get it deep. Here's Ekholm behind his goal. Matthias Ekholm now waits for Edmonton to make a change. Matthias Ekholm holds on to the puck. Ekholm across the ice to Bouchard through the neutral zone. That's dumped in deep. Podkolzin will chase after it. Podkolzin with the pressure on. Draisaitl comes up with it. Draisaitl, here's Bouchard. Bouchard gives it to Arvidsson. Oh, and Arvidsson looks to center it in front, but he can't come up with a clean play. Puck comes to Kulak. He's pressured, and now there's a partial break for the Flames. 2-on-1. Here's Coleman. Rebound. Oh, nice defensive play. Here come the Oilers now. Podkolzin enters. Here's Arvidsson. Toe drag. Centers it in front. Draisaitl. Back to the point. Here's Brett Kulak. Kulak towards the goal. Doesn't make it all the way there. Game opening up a bit. Here's Backlund for the Flames. 3-on-2 for Calgary. Puck comes across. Here's Arvidsson. He'll get the puck to Draisaitl. He tries to poke it up. Oh, here's Draisaitl. What a play. He's looking to make another move. And that's stopped by Vladar. Draisaitl. Nice play by Dry to get an opportunity in close. Kulak towards the goal. That deflects high and wide. Jeff Skinner gives it to Hyman. Hyman centers it. Here's Ekholm looking for a pass there. Evan Bouchard across to Ekholm. Ekholm back to Bouchard. Bouchard across to Jeff Skinner. Good pressure from the Oilers. Here's Skinner. Dumps it in deep. Puck comes to Bouchard. Shakes off a check. Here's Evan Bouchard. Finds Nugent Hopkins. Oh, and he tries to find Jeff Skinner. They're trying to pass too much this line. And Backlund is going to dump that into the Oilers zone. Still no power plays for the Oilers. Here's Nugent Hopkins to Zach Hyman. Hyman down low. Nugent Hopkins goes after it. He's hit by Miramanov. Here's Nugent Hopkins back to the point. Evan Bouchard with a Bouch bomb. A rebound in front, and Vladar jumps out of his crease to cover that, I should say. Man, what a defensive play by, who was that? I don't know who that was in the defensive zone for Edmonton. Calgary had a 2-on-1. The rebound came right out in front, and Calgary couldn't bury it because there was an Oiler there that tied him up. I don't know who it was. Yeah, Edmonton passing up some shots there. Nugent Hopkins and Jeff Skinner had a couple chances to shoot, but at least Edmonton's starting to turn up the pressure a little bit now. I know, yeah, it does feel like 8:30, hey? Instead of 7:30 here. Yeah, we just put our clock backs an hour last night. It's super annoying. However, the extra hour of sleep last night was really nice because I did have to work at 6 a.m. today. But yeah, Nugent Hopkins, that last play from that second line, Nuge should have shot. I don't know why he tried to center it into Jeff Skinner's skates in the slot. Like, Nuge was in a prime spot to shoot. Have I watched the Penguins show? If yes, what do you think of it? I really want to see it. I have not watched it yet. I just haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm behind on a lot of things right now. I would love if we stopped doing daylight savings. So dumb, man. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. The Nugent Hopkins line is back out there already. Let's see if they'll actually shoot it this time. Nuge loses it because as a centerman, he doesn't really win faceoffs. Calgary. They try to make a play, but... oh, how's that not icing? Bouchard got pressured. Now the Oilers ice it. That's... oh, no, it's not icing. Oh, no, they did call that icing on Edmonton. That's crazy. I'm shocked that wasn't icing on the Flames. Well, now the Oilers ice it, and there's going to be a defensive zone draw. How is that not icing? Why did that linesman wave that off at the end there? That doesn't make any sense. Oilers can't come up with possession. Calgary if Calgary ties the game off of that weird icing, I'm going to lose it, man. Oh, glove pass on the Flames. So the play stops. Nobody told me that it's period 2, not period 1. At the bottom of the screen under the clock, it still said period 1. My bad. Daylight saving sucks. Oh, man, I couldn't even imagine. Like, the hybrid icing was supposed to simplify things, but we're starting to see some confusion this season with it. Oh, I wish I was the same, BCJ. I find it's better in the fall for me, daylight savings that is, but like in the spring when you lose that hour of sleep, it messes me up for like 2 straight weeks. Play the puck, man. Oh my god. That should be delay of game on the Flames, man. Lift your game. I also want to go to Japan. Japan is a dream destination for like a vacation. Guys used to get hospital. Oh yeah, it was brutal. The one that still sticks in my mind is Taylor Fadoon off the Oilers in a preseason game. Horrifying injury. Yeah, even hockey is daylight savings with, yeah, exactly. That's fair. That's fair, Pegas. Puck comes towards Vladar, and he's just going to hang on to that one. Play has started to slow down just a little bit. Your sister ended up in the hospital every time you've been to Japan? What happens? Yeah. Ugh. I also have Clint Malarchuk's book that he wrote, too. Scary stuff. Flames with possession. High flip. Dermott's pressured by two Flames. Dermott, again, can't make a play. Nurse there to help out. Darnell Nurse skates around to check. He'll look to skate it up. Here's Darnell Nurse. Leaves it for Connor Brown. Connor Brown, left side. Tries to center it. That's cut off by the Flames. Calgary now. Flips it to the neutral zone. Here's Kadri. Leaves it for Kuzmenko. Nice backhand pass. Kuzmenko gives it to Anderson. Anderson walks in behind the Oilers' goal. Here's Anderson. Back to the point. Ball. He has his pass. Oh, that's a high stick, apparently. Okay. Hey, thanks for the gifted membership. That's so nice. Slane is now a member of what I call the locker room. I don't have any like extra perks for being a member at the moment. I feel bad like creating extra perks and then like trying to advertise it. So I just have like the lowest tier, just $2.99 a month to like, so that's just like extra support of the channel. If you just really love this channel, that's what the membership is there for. Until I will hit a point where the channel, I will have like early access videos and stuff, but I'm not going to do that for a long time, I don't think. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it, Sean. And if everyone else that is currently watching, if you also enjoy the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Let's hit the like button on today's live stream. I don't know how many likes it's sitting at. I haven't paid attention to it. But I do my best, and your support means the world, and you all motivate me to keep doing this, making content for you. At the end of the game, of course, quick reminder, I'll have a post-game reaction no matter what happens in this game. That is not part of the live stream. I will do my reaction as a separate video. That'll be uploaded probably within 45 minutes of the game ending. And then tomorrow, I'll have the pregame up before the New Jersey game. And then I will have a post-game reaction for the Devils game. I am not live streaming tomorrow night because my work schedule does not permit it. However, I will be live streaming on Wednesday for the Oilers and Vegas Golden Knights game. So keep an eye out for that one. I'm trying to read lips. All right, defensive zone draw for the Oilers. Here's Arvidsson. I feel like I haven't seen the fourth line for a while for Edmonton. I don't know. It feels like the bench has been shortened for some reason. Here's Brett Kulak. He'll give the puck to Emerson. Emerson skates it up the middle, finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl spins off a check. Back to, oh man, Kulak's bobbled it a few times. Oh, and Arvidsson, bad play. It's a potential 4-on-1, but Emerson did get back in time. And Skinner's going to hang on to that one, but Brett Kulak has had a tough game. He has bobbled that puck a few times when he gets it, and then Calgary comes down the other way for an attacking formation. Got a public holiday tomorrow because of a horse race. Nice. That's fun. I don't know who that is, Ace. I don't know who Tommy Vong is. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's brutal, Erica. Yeah, Skinner's played good tonight. Stuart Skinner, that is. Nice play by Phil. He'll find Drake Caggiula. Caggiula dumps it in to the Calgary zone. Here's Vladar. He'll leave it for his defender. Puck comes to the left half wall. Uyghur, he's forced back. Uyghur up the middle. He finds Mantha. Mantha. Here's Huberdeau. Sharangovich to Huberdeau. Huberdeau with a shot, and that's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Flames with some pressure once again. Nice play by Bouchard. He steals it, gives it to Caggiula, who just kicks it out of the zone. Calgary, once again, trying to get a dump and chase going. Ekholm, Bouchard, and then Perry's going to dump that all the way down the ice, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. Man, this game has lost all of its flow. Jesus. Kind of a snooze fest, honestly. Especially Dino. Yeah, no, I agree, Quady. I agree. Brutal. Open the window. Yeah, open the window on the airplane. Definitely wouldn't just explode and break apart and get sucked out of the window. Defensive zone draw. Noah Philp loses it. Here's Barry. Calgary looking to get... Oh, man. Anderson across towards the goal. That's stopped by Skinner. Here's Anderson again. Plays it in. At the point. Anderson with a shot, and that goes way high and out of play. Oilers just hanging on here by a thread. The super sticker. 99 cents. That's awesome. Love that. Absolutely. It is a snooze fest right now. Who's going to win? Well, I hope it's the Oilers. Calgary, of course. I have to jinx it. Here are the Flames. Battling for the puck. Darnell Nurse can't win a puck battle. The Oilers are losing a lot of puck battles, too. This is not good. Calgary. Here's Kadri towards the goal. That deflects. Doesn't make it. Jeff Skinner now. Oh, Skinner. A little too cute with that. But he does get it to Zach Hyman. Hyman can't enter the zone, but Nugent Hopkins supports. Nugent Hopkins. What is that pass, man? What the hell? Nugent Hopkins just with a weird pass. I did not like that. Here's Kadri for Calgary now. Back in the Oilers zone. Edmonton is just... What is happening? Edmonton's just standing still. Nobody wants to make a play. Here's Zary. Or Ball, sorry, for the Flames. Puck comes towards the goal, and Skinner's going to hang on to that. And this is just... It's so hard to do commentary because the puck's bobbling everywhere. Nobody's making crisp passes. Yeah, Nugent Hopkins, when he had the puck in the Flame zone, he tried to saucer it to Jeff Skinner in the middle, but I don't know. The Oilers might have got away with a tripping penalty there. Noah Philp, defensive zone draw, loses it. Flames, once again, with tons of pressure. Here's Barry. Barry spins off a check. Here's Noah Philp, cuts off the pass. He'll skate it up. He'll dump it in. Adam Henrique chases after it. Henrique against Paul. Here's Rooney for the Calgary Flames. Into the middle. Here's Zary. Zary on his backhand. Tries to center it. Back on his backhand to the point. Puck put back down low into the Oilers zone. Calgary once again getting a bit of a cycle going here. Here's Henrique. High flip off the glass. I just saw a stick go flying. Oh, and here's Janmark. He's kind of tripped up, and they're not going to call that. Edmonton just can't get anything going right now. Oh, nice play by Emberson to step up in the neutral zone. Kulak gives the puck to Draisaitl, and he tries to backhand it into the Flame zone, but just kind of didn't go anywhere. Why is Janmark still on the ice? Get off! Get Bud Colson out there. Jesus. Here's Anderson for the Flames. Anderson goes behind the Oilers' goal, spins through. Centering pass. Here's a shot. What a save by Skinner. Wow! What an unbelievable save by Stuart Skinner. The Oilers are just standing around puck watching. This is so frustrating. Emerson tries to hit. Ball. Calgary continues to cycle. Here's Podkolzin for Edmonton. High flip through the neutral zone. Oh, and here's Arvidsson. Bit of a step. Arvidsson tries to center it in front. Vladar was way out of position. If Arvidsson was able to get the wraparound there, he would have had open net, but good defensive play by Ball to prevent that from happening. Here's a backhander. Bouchard, he'll hang on to it. Bouchard spins off a check. Up the left side to Jeff Skinner. Skinner now to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins drops it for Zach Hyman. Hyman with a shot. That's blocked. Hyman around the boards. And Ekholm, for some reason, was not ready for that. Nobody is like crisp mentally in this game. Oh, and Bouchard's tripped up. And and then he punches Bouchard in the face. Ekholm comes in to help out. And now we got a bit of a Donnybrook here. Now we got some rough stuff. Calgary was about to take a penalty. Hopefully the Oilers did not negate it. On the Flames broadcast, talking about Ekholm spearing Huberdeau. I don't know. Huberdeau was pissed off that he was taking a penalty. Goes after Bouchard. Let's see if the Oilers still get a power play out of this. I want to see what happened after the whistle there between Bouchard and Huberdeau. What a save by Skinner, man. It wasn't actually Donnybrook, of course. Look at Huberdeau. He trips Bouchard, and then he hits him in the face, and then he hits him again. Ekholm comes in to defend his teammate. If this is 4-on-4, I'm going to lose it. Huberdeau should be given a double minor. One for tripping, one for roughing, and then Ekholm maybe for roughing is what I would call. This better be a power play for Edmonton. No way it's going to be 4-on-4 here, right? Yeah. 2 minutes for slashing, 2 minutes for... Okay, yeah. That's a power play for Edmonton. Huberdeau was given a double minor. That's exactly what I thought. Oilers power play with 1:07 to play in the period. A chance to go up 3-1 heading to the third here. This power play needs to connect right now. Massive, massive opportunity. Calgary has played very well this period. Yeah, Edmonton does need to drop the gloves. Oh, they have Darnell Nurse out there on the power play. Why is Darnell Nurse out there? No! I'd rather literally anyone else other than Darnell Nurse right now. Draisaitl waiting to take a face-off. I don't know what they're waiting for. Here's Draisaitl. He'll take the draw with Hyman and Nugent Hopkins up front. And then you have Nurse and Bouchard on D. Calgary comes up with it. Nurse goes to throw a hit. 1 minute to play in the period. Oilers are 1 for 9 in their last 3 games. Here's Nurse. He'll skate it. Leaves it for Bouchard. Evan Bouchard now. Enters the Flame zone, but nobody there to support. Calgary comes up with possession. Nugent Hopkins keeps it in. Nice play by Nuge. Bouchard. Oh, he's double teamed along the boards. Again, there's no support. Hyman does come in now. But Calgary looking to make a play. Nugent Hopkins. Good puck battle by Nuge. He gets it to Draisaitl. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard with a shot, and that deflects wide. Here's Hyman to Bouchard. Anderson without a stick. 5 on 3.5. Nugent Hopkins across to Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Bouchard. Bouchard to Darnell Nurse. Here's Darnell Nurse. A lot of movement, but no shots. Nurse with a shot, and that goes wide. Here's Bouchard to Draisaitl. 3 seconds to play. It's centered in front by Draisaitl, and there's no shot for Edmonton. They will start the third period with about a minute of power play time. Christ. That is suboptimal. That was a suboptimal period if you're the Oilers. The Oilers this power play just is lifeless, man. Power play is lifeless, but they still have a power play heading to the third. Somehow the shots are even, but I'm willing to bet the advanced stats are not kind to Edmonton right now. Because Calgary's had a ton of opportunities. We are still winning, that's true. The Oilers' fourth line has been really bad today. For how good they played against Nashville, Kajula, Philp, and Perry have done nothing tonight. The advanced stats aren't as bad as I thought they were. We're going to take a look at them. Stu keeping us in it. Yeah, Stuart Skinner's played really, really well. I'm happy with his game at the moment. It'd be nice if the penalty kill could, make a stop every now and then. I agree. They should just be throwing everything on net. Work the puck down low, throw it into throw it into the blue paint, and then have bodies crash. Old school power play. All right, we're going to take a look at the expected goals in all situations. It is currently 1.8 to 1.5 in favor of the Oilers. They had a big jump here at the end of the period. Darnell Nurse's shot, I guess, hit the right post. Did not realize it hit the post. I thought it missed the net. What a lame, weird period. Yeah, it is boring hockey. It is very, very boring hockey right now. It's low event hockey, I should say. I'd be going hardcore all the way. I don't know. I'm not a professional athlete. I don't know what the mental side of the game is when you come so close and you fall short. But Leon Draisaitl leading the way in individual expected goals at 0.43. If we look at the forward lines, the Oilers line of Skinner, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, 71% expected goals at 5-on-5. Janmark, Henrique Brown, 53% expected goals, but again, they're low event, 0.1 expected goals for. Like, this line, have they even generated a shot on net? Like, no, we don't promote drug use. Come on, Sean. Jesus. Any tips on not falling asleep? I usually just go caffeine, honestly. Arvidsson, Draisaitl, Pud Colston, 52 expected goals for percentage, and then Kajula, Phil, Perry, 4% expected goals for percentage. Yeah, I know, you're kidding. Yeah, this is kind of a snooze fest of a game. In terms of forwards who do not have a shot on goal, Kajula, Perry, and Philp, and Adam Henrique, none of them have a shot on the net right now. That's true. Yeah, if you do need to sleep, definitely catch up on some Z's. Oh, bleach. We just need to make the playoffs. Yeah, I don't think the Oilers are too concerned their positioning. However, it would be nice to win a division for once and, have home ice throughout the playoffs. But Adam Henrique has been quiet is an understatement for Adam Henrique. All right. I'm going to get some water. I have to just relax my voice because it is starting to go. I will be back in about 5 minutes and then we'll discuss more about this game. Make sure you hit that like button on this live stream, by the way. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Much love to everyone. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Took up a little bit longer than I would have liked there, but how are we doing? What'd I miss? Okay, we're talking about cheese. What is happening? Chicago cheese, fancy cheese, smoked Gouda, sour cheese, blue cheese, goat cheese, oil cheese. Cheese is a funny looking word when you think about it. I've never thought about it. Cream cheese. Let's take a look on Twitter or x.com. Oh, yeah, that back check. It was Darnell Nurse that broke up that 2-on-1. Okay. Or Brett Kulak, sorry. Kulak. I thought it was Nurse Kulak. I'll die before I call it X, yeah. It's annoying. Darnell Cheese. I hope I helped the algorithm. Oh boy. I'm sure you did. All right, the Oilers are going to need a big third period here. And they've got to score on this power play. Because I have a feeling they are not getting another power play. It was Nurse and Kulak. Here, I'll find the play. It was Kulak that actually broke it up. I'll play it. 1 second. All right. So is this play, this 2-on-1, halfway through the second. Flames enter the zone. It's that clapper. Puck comes. So Darnell Nurse, like, he does his thing where he just lays down because that's just what Darnell Nurse does. Darnell Nurse played with Chris Russell way too much. That was the biggest mistake the Oilers made in Darnell Nurse's development, was putting him next to Chris Russell when he was early in his career. Darnell Nurse goes down, and here's Brett Kulak. Look at this rebound. And Brett Kulak is able to tie up the stick of, was that Coronado? The Flames, and prevent that from going in. Darnell Nurse did not do anything here. I mean, he prevents the pass, so it does force a shot, technically. But, like, I don't know. Darnell Nurse goes down so much. It's so funny. I stopped by Skinner, and then, yeah, good play by Kulak right here to break up the rest of the play. Otherwise, that would have been a tie game, and who knows what would have happened the rest of the period, because Edmonton was kind of reeling at that point. But yeah, that was a good defensive play by Kulak. I have no idea what's going on with the cheese situation. I've clearly missed something important about cheese, so I can't even engage because I don't know what's going on. The silly pud cheesekin, nice. We should dedicate it to Peanut the Squirrel and Fred the Raccoon. I don't know what either of those are. I'm chronically online, and I don't know what Peanut the Squirrel is. Power play zone entry is a disaster without 97. Yep. There's no speed. There's no speed. There's no one to drop the puck back to. Who am I looking at for the Oilers to step up in the third? I'm looking for Nugent Hopkins, Adam Henrique, Matthias Janmark, Connor Brown. I'm looking for one of these guys to step up and do something here. Commercial. Sportsnet commercial. What am I looking at? Elliot Friedman's like, I break everything. referring to breaking news, but then he like breaks a pot, like a potted flower. I don't know. What's the key to the third period for Edmonton? For me, the number one thing, let's score on this power play. Go back up by 2 goals and give yourself a really good opportunity to close things out. No idea what's going on with cheese here. I can't engage with the cheese conversation because I have absolutely zero context for it. I've seen the idea of the Oilers trading for Provorov 50% retained. What do you think? It depends what we give up because I don't think Provorov's that great. Cannot be worse than some of their other options. 5 more goals, please. That is a pretty good key to the third period. Let's score 5 in the third. Oh, the Oilers are for sure in cap hell. Austin eat Ches. I do have some cheese in the fridge, but I do not want cheese right now. Front of cheese. What the hell? I will say I miss listening to Jack Michaels on the broadcast from Sportsnet tonight. I think the Flames broadcast team is pretty good, but I do miss my Jack Michaels. Started with Lord Cream Cheese and ended with Queen Mozzarella Cheese. Okay, gotcha. Yo, what's up, Magic Meat Bag? Good to see you again. Smart man. What's my favorite cheese? I like Monterey Jack. How do you take over a channel and the hosts know what we were talking about? Jeez. All right. Third period, which I will also update here on the screen. Here's Draisaitl skating the puck up. Oilers have 35 seconds of power play time. Draisaitl can't get the puck in deep. Calgary with possession, and Backlund throws it up the middle, down the ice. Skinner up the right boards. Here's Zach Hyman. Puck gets a little bit ahead of him. Nugent Hopkins can't make a play. Bouchard can't come up with it, and the Oilers just no possession here on this power play. Here's Stuart Skinner. He's forced to back off. Evan Bouchard now across to Leon Draisaitl. Here comes Draisaitl across to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, high backhander towards Vladar. Vladar will play it to his teammate there. And that's it for the power play for Edmonton. Just really ugly, no good power play that did absolutely nothing. And that's been the story of the season on the Oilers special teams. They give up a power play goal, and they can't score a power play goal. Oilers looking to close things out in a 1-goal game. They blew a third period lead to Calgary earlier this year. Or a third period lead to Carolina. The Oilers did lose to Calgary earlier this year, though. Oh, and here's a shot by Brown. Blocker. The Oilers can't come up with the rebound, though. Here's Pospisil. He's cut off. Connor Brown leaves it for Henrique. Adam Henrique skates up the left side. He'll throw it across the ice. Tries to find Darnell Nurse. Oilers have to get back. Bit of coverage lost here. Here's Kuzmenko. Drops it for Pospisil. Puck comes out in front. Oh, and Kadri just tipped it wide. Darnell Nurse will just flip it through the neutral zone and try and get a change for the Oilers. Calgary, quick up, though. Kuzmenko across the ice. That's cut off. Calgary has to regroup. Here comes Zary. Zary enters against Emerson. Zary. He's pushed off the puck. He plays it into the middle. Here's Lomberg with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Jeff Skinner can't come up with it. Calgary keeps the puck in. They continue to cycle against the Oilers. The Oilers struggling at maintaining possession. Here's Kulak, can't make a play now. And then he takes down Lomberg, no call. Jeff Skinner, he spins off a check. Calgary's aggression right now is causing chaos for the Oilers. Oh, here's Philp alone! Oh, man. Noah Philp with a bit of a one-timer at the top of the crease there. I would have liked to see Philp take it on his backhand and make a play. Nice play by Corey Perry, though. Nice pass. You know what? That's good quick shot by Philp. I would have loved to see Noah Philp's first NHL goal. Did Zach Hyman get hurt here? What happened? Hyman was flexing his shoulder. Interesting. Oh, that looked offside by the Flames, but they're going to enter. Here's Podkolzin. He'll just put it off the boards and out. Arvidsson pressures in the neutral zone. I hope my Oilers win a championship before I die. I know. I feel the same. Oh, my goodness. Ekholm with a misplay. Puck comes back to the point for the Flames. Ekholm behind his net. Leaves it for Bouchard. Bouchard trying to get it to Arvidsson. Podkolzin comes up with it. Here's Vasily Podkolzin. High flip towards Vladar, and that took a weird hop. Vladar had to be sharp. Here come the Flames. Darnell Nurse against Coronado. Here's Kadri. He's cut off by Dermott. Dermott being pushed around, but Nugent-Hopkins comes up with it. Here's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Skates through to the right side. Janmark now. Nugent-Hopkins. Here's Nugent-Hopkins with a shot, and that goes off a stick and out of play. Or not out of play, but off the glass. Hyman behind the net. Looks no worse for wear after potentially injuring his shoulder earlier. Calgary, though, good defensive play. Keep Edmonton to the outside. Pospisil. Heel rub against Darnell Nurse. The Oilers get it out. Flames with possession. 15:55 to play. Here's Anderson. Spins off a check from Henrique. Here's Ball now for the Flames. Ball up the left side. This is not going to be icing. Sharon Govich gets to the puck first in the Oilers zone. Around the boards. Here's a shot towards Skinner. And that's stopped by Skinner. Here's Ball now. Spins left circle. Leaves it for Sharon Govich. Sharon Govich from distance. And they score! Calgary ties the game at 2. Sharon Govich with a shot from distance. I don't know if Skinner was screened. There was a lot of bodies in front. Off the post and in, we have a tie game. And I'm going to blame everyone spamming about cheese as to why the Oilers are now tied and not winning. I'm putting this on chat. This is chat's fault. Sharon Govich, shot from distance, and I don't know if Skinner if he just lost it. Let's see. Sharon Govich. Oh, Skinner just dropped his glove. Yeah. Skinner's just got to stop that. Stop the cheese. Stop the cheese. All right, well, Skinner needed to stop that, in my opinion. I don't think he was screened too badly there, but alrighty, we have a tie game. Not like Edmonton has played well over the past 25 minutes of this hockey game. It'd be nice if the Oilers could, because Skinner made big saves earlier, so this is not on Skinner. Here's Bouchard. He'll play that to Arvidsson. Arvidsson tries to find Draisaitl. He can't come up with it. Calgary now. Trying to break out. Arvidsson in the neutral zone. Leaves it for Bouchard. Bouchard across to Podkolzin. Podkolzin, he'll skate it up. Leaves it for Ekholm. Podkolzin chases after it against Ball. Around the boards. Here's Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard. Here's a shot, and that deflects wide. Draisaitl now. Behind the Flames net. Draisaitl trying to make a play. He has absolutely no support along the wall there. Podkolzin and Arvidsson, neither of them were helping Draisaitl out. Need more. You need more support. Oh, nice play up the middle. Here's Drake Caggiula with a shot, and that's stopped by Vladar. Nice save by Vladar on Drake Caggiula, who was suddenly sprung on a partial break. It was a nice pass. Oilers' fourth line shift. Calgary will break out. Here's Sharon Govich. He'll skate it up the right side against Darnell Nurse. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Rebound. Oh, and they are hacking and whacking at Skinner. Puck is still loose. Here's Weegar at the blue line. Weegar now looking to make a play. Gives the puck to Huberdeau. It reverses. Shots blocked. Oh, and Dermott's kind of high stick, but they're not going to call that. And suddenly there's tons of action right now. Goodness gracious. And that is icing on Calgary. What is going on? This is why I don't bet. Doper. This is why I never put money on anything. Gambling ain't worth it. Offensive zone draw. Nugent Hopkins is going to take it. Out there with Jeff Skinner, and the puck's just bouncing. Oh, Edmonton is just unable to get anything clean off of faceoffs right now. Here's Ty Emberson. He'll skate it up. Leaves it for Kulak. Gives it to Jeff Skinner. Skinner with a shot. That hits a body. Nugent Hopkins gets it back to Jeff Skinner. Here's Zach Hyman with the backhand. And it was blocked, I believe. Here's Jeff Skinner now. Behind the Flames net. Tries to center it. Nugent Hopkins can't come up with it now. Hyman with support with Nugent Hopkins. But Kadri breaks out. Kadri tries to get by. Oh, whatever, Kadri. Throws his head up like he gets shot. Kadri, nothing happened to you, bro. Here's Kuzmenko coming in, and he can't get a shot off. And the Flames crowd is upset. Kadri, I don't know why he went down like that. Emberson rubbed him along the boards, and Kadri flung his head up. Here's Kuzmenko now. Calgary with pressure still. Here's Ball. Ball enters. Shoots. Stopped by Stuart Skinner. Ball, once again, to the point. Here's a one-timer. Another stop by Stuart Skinner, who's kind of under siege right now. See you later, Erica. I bet on comic books. Pretty good money in it. Wait, what? What do you bet on comic books? Yeah, Edmonton is just not. I don't know. This is a frustrating game, considering how well Edmonton played against Nashville. And you got to give the Flames credit, man. Like, the Calgary Flames are a very hard team to play against. And they're attacking in waves right now, and the Oilers do not have a response for that. Yeah, I agree. Timmy Stützle. Yeah, Tim Stützle. I love Tim Stützle, but, or Stützle. Yeah, these guys got to stop doing that. That was probably a reputation non-call when Kadri threw his head up like that. Who do we think is going to win? Well, I hope the Oilers, but if they keep playing like this, they are absolutely not going to win this game. Yeah, Stuart Skinner, he's had to make some crazy saves tonight. The Oilers are up 2-0, 10 minutes into this game, and they just have not been able to build off that. It's been all Flames since. That's true, Siren. I seen a TikTok where apparently someone's child put $2,000 on Kamala Harris saying brat. What the hell, man? Yeah, you can literally debate anything. Or not debate, bet on anything. Stopped on the stream. Can I get a quick rundown? Oilers had a 2-0 lead. It is now 2-2. Oilers 0 for 1 on the power play. Flames 1 for 1. Oilers have not played well for probably the last period in a bit. It's been all Flames. Own the game, take control. I agree, Parker. But it is tied, so the Oilers... Oh, my goodness. What is this giveaway? Here's a shot, and that almost beats Skinner. Here's a centering attempt. Podkolzin. He'll bring it up. Leaves it for Arvidsson. Victor Arvidsson drops for Draisaitl, and that goes off of his stick. He can't pick it up. Here's Coronado. Dumps it into the corner. Coronado against Ekholm. Puck comes to Arvidsson. Arvidsson up the ice. That's not going to be icing. Oilers will likely get a change here. Here's Anderson for the Flames. 12:06 remaining here in the third period. And, that's going to be icing, apparently, against Calgary. Shots are now 26-25 Flames. I think they have 6 of the last 7 shots on net in this game. RNH is starring in a rebooted Invisible Man movie. He is. He really is. We need someone to step up here. Listen, the Oilers are going to win if they fight someone. They just have to drop the gloves, and then they win. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Ekholm trying to keep it in. He can't. Battle in the neutral zone for it, but the Flames come up with possession. Here's Sharangovich. Weegar. Dumped into the Oilers zone. Here's Darnell Nurse behind his net. Around the boards. Tipped up by Hyman. He loses it to Huberdeau now. He shoots and Skinner made a great save. Zach Hyman with a terrible giveaway along the half wall. I'm just ugly. What's up, Brian? Am I getting the Lanny McDonald stash? No, I can't grow a mustache. This little goatee that I have, this is like a month's worth of trying to grow facial hair. Oh, wait. Here's Darnell Nurse. Rims it around the boards. Even T.S. Janmark now. Janmark just panics and throws it deep into the flame zone. I don't chase. Why is Janmark on the second line? Oh, my God. Janmark is getting a shift with Nugent Hopkins and Zach Hyman. I don't understand what this changes for the Oilers. Here's Zach Hyman now. He'll play it across the ice to nobody. Darnell Nurse does come up with it, though. Nurse towards Vladar. He'll leave that for his defender. And Adam Henrique is out on the ice now. He blocks a pass, but Kadri comes up with it. Puck is shot down the ice. Here's Pospisil against Ekholm. Oh! And Ekholm has been high-sticked. And the Oilers are going to get a power play. Now, is it going to be 2 or 4? Pospisil high-sticked Matthias Ekholm here. And if the Oilers' power play is going to win them a game at any point this year, it has to start right now. He should be on the first line. No, you're right. I'm not shocked about that, Quady. Not shocked at all. All right, it's going to be 2 minutes, not 4. No blood. All right, power play for Edmonton, 2 minutes. Oh, man. There's a lot of force on that high stick. Ekholm made out of titanium. He's not going to bleed. All right, power play for the Oilers. They're 0 for 1 with 1 shot. And they need a miracle. This team needs a miracle on the power play right now. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what the ref is talking to Knobloch about. Wait, is that Ekholm cut? What are they talking about? He's not cut. All right, here's Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins somehow still getting power play time despite doing nothing this season. Bouchard over to Nugent Hopkins, right circle. Nugent Hopkins loses it. Draisaitl comes up with it. Here's Evan Bouchard across to Darnell. Oh, Ekholm. Ekholm with a shot, and that goes wide. They did change Darnell Nurse for Matthias Ekholm. Bouchard will wait for reinforcements as the puck comes back into the Oilers zone. Drops it for Darnell Nurse. Leon Draisaitl. Oh, my God. I can't speak right now. Nugent Hopkins. Fans on his dump attempt. Hyman. He'll fight for it. Plays it back to Bouchard. Here's Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouchard. Right circle to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl to Ekholm. Bouchard. Oh, and that puck's just bouncing all over the place. Oilers. Just, I don't know what's going on. They just are not getting any kind of clean possession right now. Oh, here's Nugent Hopkins now with a bit of a step. Finds Hyman. He scores! Zach Hyman on the backhand. Makes it 3-2 Edmonton on the power play. Wow. Nice pass by Nugent Hopkins, too. What patience to wait for Hyman to get open there. Bit of a nothing play. And then the Oilers, Nugent Hopkins comes up with it. Hyman gets behind the D. Vladar tries to poke check it. And Zach Hyman has goals in consecutive games after starting the season with 0 goals in his first 10 games. And the Oilers have a 3-2 lead on the power play. They got a power play goal. Wow, what a backhander from Zach Hyman. Oilers with a 3-2 lead, 9:45 to play in the third. The power play comes up clutch after I was complaining the whole time, assisted by Nugent Hopkins and Leon Draisaitl. Here's Connor Brown to Darnell Nurse. Gives it to Adam Henrique. Here's Janmark. Janmark with a bit of a step. I thought he was going to get the inside lane there. That would have been fantastic. Brett Kulak now. Oh, Kulak! He walks in on his own, and he can't stuff it short side. Flames now. Looking a little under duress. Janmark will play it back to Brett Kulak. And now here's Darnell Nurse. He'll leave it for Draisaitl. Draisaitl spins away from Kuzmenko. Draisaitl now. Plays it to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard will wait for Draisaitl. Bouchard will skate it up the middle. Can't find Draisaitl, and here come the Flames now. Here's Kadri. Nice move around. Bouchard. Kadri with a shot. And what a glove save by Stuart Skinner. Stu. Nice save from Stuart Skinner. Kadri with a nice toe drag to get by Bouchard. And he rips one. And Stuart Skinner loves it. And he flashes that leather. Patrick Roy style. Keep this game as a 1-goal lead for the Oilers as we head into a commercial break. It's true. All of Edmonton's power play goals have been broken plays or just like individual efforts. Draisaitl with 3 goals, 2 assists in the last 2 games. Well, let's hope he keeps it up because that's what we need while McDavid is out of the lineup. We need that power play to get going. And we need the Oilers to win these games. But the Oilers are in the driver's seat now. This is their game to lose. The Flames are going to be pushing hard. What's the best goal I've ever seen so far? Best ever? Like, of all time. Best goal I've seen in my lifetime. McDavid's goal against Columbus in his first game back from his broken collarbone, that's up there. McDavid going 1-5 against the Rangers a couple seasons ago, down by 1 late in the third. That one is really high up for me. There's been some really good ones. Ovechkin's like falling, spinning, spinning, and he goes back over the head with it, laying on the ice. I think that was from the 05-06 season, Ovechkin's rookie year. Like, that might be one of the best goals of all time. Yeah, Pickard is starting tomorrow. McDavid's the goal is the best goal I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely. It's up there for me. All right, back from commercial break. Draisaitl will take the defensive zone draw. He loses it. Here's ball for the Flames. Here's Kuzmenko. Kuzmenko spins off Draisaitl. Kuzmenko across the ice. Here's a shot by Anderson. Doesn't make it through. Podkolzin now. Flips it. Puck does get out. Arvidsson. He'll dump it in deep. Draisaitl looking to come up with it on the left wall. It's cut off by the Flames. Puck is kind of rolling along the boards there. That was a weird play. Here comes Kadri now in the neutral zone. Kadri against Ekholm. He's cut off. And here's Arvidsson on transition. 1-on-4. Victor Arvidsson drops it. Here's Podkolzin. Oh, he tries to put it off of Vladar. Bad angle. That was a nice little play by Podkolzin. Arvidsson now. He's hit off the puck. Podkolzin chases it. No way. Uh-oh. The Flames are going to get a power play now as Arvidsson high sticks. What is he trying to sell a 4-minute? Weegar goes down. Looks like it's going to be a power play for the Flames. High sticking against Arvidsson. I don't follow the NFL too closely, but my team is the New York Giants, and they suck. The Lehkonen OT goal to send the Habs to... Oh, man. You saw that live? Or your favorite goal? All right, power play for the Calgary Flames. The Oilers need their penalty kill to just figure out how to stop anyone just once. Ekholm spins away from a check. He gloves it to Adam Henrique. Henrique will just dump it all the way down the ice. How's the third period bounce back going? Well, the Oilers got the lead on the power play. Zach Hyman, backhander from Nugent Hopkins and Leon Draisaitl. But Calgary has a power play of their own now, and Janmark's going to cut that off in the neutral zone. Here comes Connor Brown, sorry. Connor Brown towards Vladar. Oh, Vladar, he throws that out and kind of lunges out of his crease there. That was a weird play by Vladar. It's exciting in Calgary. Here's Zary. Oh, Zary's hit hard by Brett Kulak into the boards. Zary's still down. Here come the Flames. A minute to go on their power play. They're going to skate up the ice. Here's Sharangovich. Sharangovich now. Gets by Ekholm. Leaves it for Huberdeau. Sharangovich. Back to the point. Here's Weegar. Gives it to Huberdeau. Huberdeau, left circle. Looking to make a play. He's cut off by Henrique. Good stick by Nurse. Nurse and Ekholm are in the same corner. Got to be careful here. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll play it back to Darnell Nurse. And Nurse will just send that all the way down the ice. Good play by Nurse there. Here's Kadri. Trying to get the puck towards the goal. Kulak comes up with it. And Kulak will shoot that all the way down the ice on Vladar. Puck bounces off his pad. Comes out in front of his crease. Weegar skates it up through the neutral zone. Last rush for the Flames. 12 seconds left on the power play. Oh, here's Sharangovich. He just gets by everybody. Nice play by Kulak, though. Brett Kulak with a great defensive play prevents Sharangovich from getting anything on net. Connor Brown now flips it into the neutral zone. Oilers make the kill. 5:55 to play in the third. Calgary can't make a play. Arvidsson in the neutral zone. Trying to get the puck in deep, but he can't. Podkolzin also trying to help out. Here's Kuzmenko. Centers. Cut off by Bouchard. Bouchard helped out by Ekholm. Draisaitl. High off the glass. That'll go all the way down the ice, and that's going to be icing against the Oilers. Yo, Ashley, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Truly appreciate that. Oh, man. Kulak just killed Zary into the boards there. What a hit. And nice job by Brett Kulak. Kulak's made a couple great defensive plays tonight. Oh, yeah. Byfield's goal was great. .5:30 remaining in the third period. Here's Evan Bouchard. High flip to center. And the Oilers looking to make a change. Is it going to... Nope, that's going to be icing. Oh, don't worry about it, Jack. Don't worry about it. To support this channel, all you have to do is just hit the like button every now and then. That's it. It's free to support the channel. The fact that you're hanging out and chatting with us during a live stream, that's more than enough. I appreciate it. Offensive zone draw for the Calgary Flames. Backlund will take it against Draisaitl. Draisaitl wins it. Evan Bouchard once again trying to get a high flip to center. Is it going to be icing again? It is going to be icing again. This is 3 straight icings on the Oilers. So the Oilers are 5-2-1 in their last 8 games. 3 goals per game, 2.63 goals against per game since. Here's Draisaitl. Again, he'll take another defensive zone draw. Draisaitl tries to kick it back. He loses it. Here's Ball for the Flames. Calgary keeps it in. Here's Huberdeau with a shot. That's blocked by Bouchard. Ekholm now. He'll put it off the boards. Does Edmonton finally get the clear that they're looking for? Arvidsson can't come up with it. Sharangovich skates it in. Bouchard. He's pressured by Huberdeau. Ekholm chases after Mantha. Puck comes to Ball at the point. Here's a shot towards the goal. And that goes just wide. Oilers desperately need a change here. Here's Bouchard. Tries to get it to Hyman. It does finally get out. Draisaitl will try and put some pressure on Sharangovich, but he's got to get off. Here's Brett Kulak for Edmonton. 4:36 to play. Looking for Zach Hyman on transition. Calgary cuts it off. Mantha in his own zone. Gives it to Weegar. Weegar across the ice. Here come the Flames. Cut off. Darnell Nurse through the neutral zone. And here's Zach Hyman or Connor Brown. Partial breakaway. Connor Brown, and he's stopped by Vladar. Connor Brown with a great opportunity. Great save by Vladar to keep this a 1-goal game. Connor Brown, I thought it was Zach Hyman. I saw the 8. I thought it was a 1, but it was 28. Connor Brown had a bit of a spring there. Couldn't put it by Vladar. Calgary now. They'll dump it into the zone. Kulak trying to come up with it. Darnell Nurse is supporting. Nurse and Kulak are out there together. Don't like this. I do not like these two on the ice together. Here's Connor Brown again. He'll skate it out of trouble. He'll make it to center, and he'll just dump it back into the Flame zone. Henry can't come up with it. The Flames now with possession. Backlund reverses. Here's Weegar. Here come the Flames. Backlund. Left wing towards Skinner. That stopped. Easy save. Calgary with possession, though. Nugent Hopkins comes up with it. Nugent Hopkins will skate it out. Gives it to Zach Hyman. Hyman with a shot. Oh, and that puck took a weird bounce off Vladar's mask. And he's going to hang on to that one. Greetings from Chile, a Leafs fan. Hey, how's it going, Rodolfo? How did the Leafs do tonight against Minnesota? I didn't actually see what the final score was. I don't know if I ever said it, but congrats on hitting 4,000 subs. Man, your channel has come a long way. Hey, I appreciate that. It has really come a long way. It still hasn't even been a full year since I uploaded my first video. That's wild to me. I was thinking maybe 500 subs in a year would be good, but all of your support has helped get us to where we are today. And I always say we because this is not about me. This is everyone watching. We are a community. It is we always. Oh, they lost. Oh, no. Man, I want Connor Brown to score so bad. Brown got a berry there. It would be nice. It'd be nice to have a little bit of finish right now from some guys. Channel grew faster than the TSN podcast one with Rashog. Oh, damn. What are they sitting at? Is that the Got Your Back podcast or whatever? I know Rashog has another podcast. I just don't remember what it's called. Did I think I'd get this far on the channel? No, I didn't. I literally didn't think that I would get to where I am today on this YouTube channel. So I'm excited for what the future has in store because we're going up. We're trending upwards to the moon. All right, offensive zone drop for Edmonton. Draisaitl trying to win it. He loses it, though. Calgary trying to get the puck in. Bouchard can't come up with it, and that's going to be icing on the Flames. Another offensive zone drop for the Oilers. 3:05 to play in the third. Crunch time here in Calgary. Okay, gotcha. Matching me big. All right, here's Draisaitl, another offensive zone faceoff. He wins it to Arvidsson with a shot. And Vladar is going to hang on to that one. Have I had experience in front of a camera prior to my channel? I did. I used to stream on Twitch a bunch. I streamed a lot on Mixer during the pandemic, and then they shut Mixer down, and I was very sad about it. So I do have streaming, broadcasting experience, which helps make this a little bit easier. Matthias Ekholm is chased back behind his net. Puts the puck around the boards. That's going to head down the ice. Not enough for icing, though. Here's Coronado up the left wing. Coleman now. Stick handles. Dumps it in. Darnell Nurse with Kulak. Again, they are playing Nurse with Kulak. They're actively making this decision to play Nurse with Kulak right now. I don't know if I agree with it. Nugent Hopkins just clears the zone. Not deep, though. Calgary dumps it back in. Here's Janmark to Nurse. Reverses to Kulak. Kulak off the boards. And I'm not sure what's going on here. Why did they blow the play dead? Is there a penalty? I didn't see what happened. Who took it? Calgary just took a too many men on the ice penalty. The Oilers get a power play with 2:18 to play in the third period. Wow. What happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 Flames players on the ice. That is too many men. So the Oilers with the power play, there's 2:18 to play in the third. And you just bury them here, right? You score a power play goal, just bury them. Here's Nugent Hopkins, gives it to Ekholm. Ekholm tries to get it in deep. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm gives it to Hyman. Hyman behind the net. Nugent Hopkins to the corner for Draisaitl. Oh, that puck goes over Draisaitl's stick. Flames with a bit of a break here. Here comes Backlund. Dumps it in. Ekholm behind his net. Flames aggressive, though. Here's Draisaitl. Hyman's coming up. 2-on-1. Oh, what is Draisaitl doing? What was that pass by Draisaitl? Oh, no. Here's Anderson for the Flames. They're pulling their goalie now. Oh, my God. Draisaitl with a strange play. He had Hyman streaking to the net, and then he played it backwards. Oh, Bouchard's being tied up. Here's Huberdeau. It's 5-on-5 now. Puck comes to the point. Here's Anderson. Here's Weegar with a shot, and that deflects wide. If Calgary ties it here, I'm going to have a lot of mean things to say about Leon Draisaitl. Here's Weegar for the Flames. Calgary cycling. Here's Huberdeau. Huberdeau checks off of Nugent Hopkins. My apologies. Ekholm shoves his man down. Calgary continuing on the forecheck, though. Here's Huberdeau. Back to Weegar. Weegar towards the goal. And that just goes wide. Nugent Hopkins, the Oilers desperately need to get this out. They do not get it out. Here come the Flames. Weegar. He shoots onto Skinner, and he hangs on to that with no rebound. Oh, my God, man. Not good enough. What is this power play? And what was Draisaitl doing on that break with Zach Hyman? Oh. I think your under 7 is safely in play here, I would imagine. Calgary timeout, 47.5 seconds remaining in this game. For some reason, whenever a team gets a power play, the score clock gets all wonky on my stream, so I do apologize for that. There is 47.5 seconds remaining, though. Under 5.5. Oh, no. $81 likes. Can we get 85? All right. Crunch time. Oilers got to dig in here. This timeout feels like it's lasted forever. What's going on here? All right, under a minute to play. 47.5 seconds left. Calgary net empty, so it's 5-on-5 right now. Kadri off the draw, loses it. Here's Ekholm. Ekholm off the glass, doesn't get it out. Kadri keeps it in. Edmonton, again, they can't get the puck out. Calgary keeps the puck in. Here's Sharangovich, tries to center it. It's in the crease. Where is it? It's under Skinner. And now it's loose. It comes to Weegar. He shoots it, and that's blocked. Oh, my God. How did that stay out? Here's Kadri. He'll drop it back. Comes back to Weegar at the point. Weegar. It's 6-on-5 now. Power play's over for the Oilers. Here's Weegar. Anderson with a shot. That goes high and wide. They're trying to center it. Here's Draisaitl. He'll skate it up on his backhander. Gives it to Nugent Hopkins. And he'll put it into the empty net. Oilers are going to win this one 4-2. Nugent Hopkins, or maybe it was Janmark that scored the empty netter. I don't know who it was. Oh, why are they going after Janmark? But it is 4-2 Edmonton with 2 seconds to play. The Oilers are going to win round 2 of the Battle of Alberta. It was Janmark that scored, not Nugent Hopkins. It was Janmark. Draisaitl with his 3rd point of the game. And the Calgary Flames, I don't know if don't know what happened there. I don't know how that puck stayed out. Skinner was down. There was a massive humanity in the crease. Ekholm, Janmark, Draisaitl, Nurse. I don't know how that puck stayed out. Sharangovich. And then Janmark puts the puck into the empty net. And then the Flames were really mad about it for some reason. Not sure why. But the Oilers win this one 4-2. Draisaitl with a 3-point night. Once again, in the absence of Connor McDavid, he now has 6 points in the 2 games without Connor. And you absolutely love to see it. The Oilers hang on. They win their second straight game without McDavid in the lineup. They are now 1 game above 500. They are now 6-5-1, which is fantastic. You love to see it. GG's, of course, to the Calgary Flames and Flames fans. If there are Flames fans in the chat, GG's. Lots of fun. We had a blast. Interesting game. We're going to take a look at some of the advanced metrics because I don't think the Oilers had very good advanced metrics tonight. I want to know what the expected goals were in this game. Apparently the Oilers actually, here, we'll take a look. 3.45 to 2.61. Stuart Skinner played great, by the way. Stuart Skinner played phenomenal hockey tonight. Skinner had 0.61 goals saved above expected. I don't think that does justice on some of the saves that he had to make. Crazy. Crazy game. For everyone that tuned in to the game tonight here on the live stream, I truly appreciate it. I'm going to have a post-game reaction video up probably in the next 45 minutes. I'm also on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon podcasts. So if you ever want to listen to me rather than watch me here on YouTube, all of the episodes that I record end up on the podcasts. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe. And of course, make sure to smash that like button. I will be wearing the victory chain in the post-game reaction. Tomorrow morning, pre-game report for the New Jersey Devils game. And we'll go from there. I appreciate everyone tuning in. You are all amazing. The live stream tonight was so much fun. Just a blast. It's a blast hanging out with all of you. We're 2 likes away from hitting 100 likes on the live stream. So let's get to the 100 mark. Full century. Tons of fun. Oilers are now 6-5-1 on the year, which is nice to see. They're above 500. They're still trending up. They've won 6 of their last 9 games, and you can't ask for much more from a team that started 0-3. They're starting to find a little bit of offense. Their penalty kill came up clutch. They did get a power play goal, so hopefully they can keep that up. Oilers win 4-2. I guess I can put final here. Final. Alrighty. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I'll see you a bit later tonight for the post-game reaction. I'll see you tomorrow morning for the pre-game report against the New Jersey Devils because the Oilers, they are on a back-to-back. They do have to play tomorrow against New Jersey. New Jersey's going to be looking to take advantage of a potentially tired Oilers squad. And I do imagine there's going to be some lineup changes tomorrow as well. So keep an eye out for my thoughts on that. Thank you all so much. Sending much love to everyone. Tell someone that you love them tonight for me. Fight like a kid. Fight like Ben, like always. Let's go, Oilers. Big win against the provincial rivals. We'll see you soon, Oil Country. Appreciate you all. Take care.